All right, let's get things scooting here. There we go. Howdy, y'all. Stir fry. Hey, welcome. You were ready. Thank you for waiting. Apologies for the wait. Intention and action are two different things. All right. Let's look at our journal so we can remember where we left off. I'm sad, of course, because we no longer have access to. We can't do the Insulindian Phasmid quest anymore because it's done. And also, I still don't know how to figure out. I wanna get into the Whirling's secret passages, and I don't know how to do it. I don't know if there's anything I've been missing. I don't know what. We called about this already, right? I'm pretty sure we did. And we're still waiting. We're still waiting, because I think it's Friday. Yeah, it should be Friday. So it must have to be later in the day. They'll have to check in for that. Tattoos, ask around that. This might take a while. We found a good portion of them already, which is dope. Murder weapon, locate a working firearm that shoots 4.46 ammo. I don't know if I did ask the scab leader about the tattoos. I don't know that I did. We gotta head in that direction anyway, because we gotta go talk to Joyce. So, we might as well do that. This may take a while. Get yourself organized. We're gonna have to meet Steban after he says some messed up stuff. Oh no. Well, you know. Add even more beauty to the wall. Who would have a brush? Wonder if the pawn shop owner would have a brush. Okay, so, we're heading back. We're gonna go... Cindy does have a brush. I think I've flubbed that pretty hard. Because she did not want to give it to me for some reason. She may have a check associated with her. Wait, a cell has two? I'm having the worst time reading these. Interfacing, okay. Padlock door. Where the hell is... Padlock door? Where the hell is this padlock door? Knick-knack stand. I don't... A lot of these I don't remember. And the sleeping dock worker, I don't think we can do this one. Anyway, who was I looking for here? I forgot already. Gaston Martin. Like an Aston Martin, but not. Have I made that joke? I've probably made that joke. All right. Shit. What was I looking for even? Okay, yeah, so I feel like we screwed up the Cindy one. All right, so let's go ahead and head over. Haha, growling octopus. Dear Abby, you farted? Nice. Welcome. How you doing? How's the recovery process? Run the number on the victim's armor. Find speed and sniff it. All right. Nothing to do right over in this vicinity. Let's scoot over to. Okay. We are not in a transportable area, apparently. I don't know what the deal with that is. Don't understand that. Here we go. Let's go to the waterfront. Cindy? So how the hell do I get up to the roof? Like, for real. There's 2 doors. Not a one seems to lead up there. Alright. Let's go talk to our scab leader about them tattoos.
Right to work! Right to work! Shame on you! What's it to you?
Let's say routine part of the
Am
investigation.
I a suspect? Done no crimes. I only fight for the rights of people.
Alright, sure, dude. Sure, it's cool.
Every once in a while, it's like you can see glimpses of another guy under the guise of this fighter for jobs. He seems a more brutal, cunning, and suspicious person. Just a hunch. Or you just might be paranoid.
Makes sense. Not gonna pry.
Has turned his attention elsewhere. He shakes his fist slowly while observing you from the corner of his eye.
Pretty good. Your blood pressure has dropped like 20 points in surgery. Is that good? Is that a good thing? It seems like it's a good thing. Yeah, and I don't know why we can't talk to him about the old tattoos.
Your race descent has only worsened since I last saw you. You have really let yourself go.
Don't judge. What are those tattoos of yours supposed to mean?
Racists are generally not very good examples of their race.
He gestures toward the lorryman down the street.
Welcome to Revachol. You hear him yell at a redhead woman visiting the fritter nearby. She must think redheads are immigrants.
I am not like them. I am craniometric perfection.
This
I
guy.
have taken the trouble to permanently draw a phrenology grid on my skull and features. This should dispel any doubt.
Should it?
The drawings are precise and look true to their pseudo-scientific ambitions. One thing, however, it is not entirely free of throwbacks in the phylogenetic tree. His large jaw, for example, could be a trait indicative of criminalism. Also, his earlobes could be small.
Don't judge about earlobes. You sure I'm not craniometrically superior to you?
You exhibit forward projection of the jaw, indicative of schizophrenia and sexual inaccountability.
Inaccountability?
From
What?
a purely aesthetic standpoint, the dimple in your jaw makes you look like a baby. This is not craniometry, just an observation.
Alright, what else?
It is impossible to see any more of your bone structure. It is covered in the ravages of Al-Hul, From what remain of your features, I can see fleshy lips, baldness of the head, and long arms relative to lower limbs.
I wish I had that.
This leads me to conclude you are not a police officer. You are a common criminal, an offspring of murderers and sailors from Sur la Clé and Vesper, and possibly even the degenerate sheep herders of Ubi.
Yeah, this guy for real. For real, though. Interesting. So one of my ancestors was Sur la Clé, and the other was Vesper.
Your racial heritage is uninteresting. It is the same as all Revacholians. Your parents and their parents made the decision to reproduce while under the influence of Al-Ghul. That is the only reason you are here.
All right, Al-Ghul is alcohol, right? I'm assuming. Or Ra's al Ghul. Raz. Yeah, I don't know about that. I don't know about... What the fuck? Hold on. Is there some funky artifacts, like... What the hell? Are we going through this door? We're gonna come back out, because... To kick his ass? Okay. This is interesting. I don't know why I have a halo. Alright, I'm gonna do a quick save, because we needed to, you know, save as it is. And I'm gonna reload really quick. And because I remember having this trouble last time as well. Okay, we just have a halo now. That's cool. I don't know what to do about that. I do not know what to do. Is this gonna stay there?
Your race descent has only worsened since I last saw you.
All right, it's gonna stay there until I, like, can get another orb to come out. I bet. Damn it! Nope. There we go. Which super sucks. But you know, what are you gonna do? It's quite frustrating.
An old monument stand.
Like, there's nothing on the bar. Nothing to click. Actually, let's see if this lady's got anything new to say.
The woman is still hunched over the railing.
Okay.
Her head.
Never mind. Sorry to bother you. Huh. Got an itchy nose today. Oh, that's better. Okay. This guy have anything to say?
Looking for something odd?
We're all good. I mean, it could be a branch of conversation that I haven't covered yet.
Make way for the master.
That's all for now, my buddy. Let's go talk to what's his name down here. Oh, I also wanted to check out the, hell are you? Or are you, you're,
Officer.
yeah, Gaston.
Care to play a game with the lonely old man?
I mean,
Actually, never mind. Wouldn't be the same.
give me your sandwich. Give me your sandwich. I mean, I'll give it a shot.
A man so principled about his sandwich calls for a principled approach. Time to get political.
Oh no. What is political?
This right here is political.
The city's going to shit. Sooner or later, some foreign anarchist is going to steal your sandwich. That's a fact. Okay, we'll pull for this one. Oh, wait. Your blood sandwich, point to it, is a tool of the oppressors, designed to keep the proletariat docile. And these options seem awfully fascist or communist. What if I don't want to say them?
Say one of these fascist or communist things, or fuck off.
All right, rhetoric. Okay.
Whoa, easy.
Thank
there,
you.
Goldmouth. He doesn't have to say anything. Re-engage cop mode and bail out, if you like.
Yes, I think I'm going to bail out. Thank you, Volition. I appreciate that. Back to police mode. Smile and nod. I have some questions, Gaston. I don't have questions. Actually, I kind of do.
Hear them, officer.
Where's Renee?
The prick is gone. I
What?
can barely believe it. But
Hello,
he's
what?
really gone.
He is trying to retain his jolly facade, but the underlying sadness casts a deep shadow over his wrinkled face.
Oh, no. Death and despair. Mon frere. Gone. Gone where?
Hell, most likely. He was an absolute Kent.
Oh, damn! That last one, that's harsh. Okay, how did he die exactly?
His hungry little heart finally gave out. The dock workers found him in the guard booth this morning.
He probably has a gun.
Wasn't even supposed to be working for another week, but he just had to prove how tough he is. Guess he was about to head home, cause when the dock workers found him, he was wearing civilian clothes and not the Kuketu uniform I saw him in all the time. Sometimes I thought he was wearing it just to piss me off. Now the joke's on him, cause he's gonna be buried without it.
That means the uniform could still be in the guard booth. Something to keep in mind if you really plan to give yourself to Revachol.
Was he really that bad?
I repeat, an absolute Kent. Even his old army buddies didn't want him around. He was like an old viper. The only people who could stand to be around him were Jenny and me. She saw something in him when we were just kids
And?
and she never lost sight of it. And I thought if the most beautiful being in the world can love him, then there must be something worth holding on to.
Oh. Did you love him?
We've hated each other our entire lives. So much, in fact, that...
He falls silent and looks at you, eyes filling up with tears.
Yes, I loved that angry prick. He didn't deserve it, but I did. You know what his last words to me were?
I'm not going to suggest anything. I'm just going to say, tell me.
In Guillaume's time, you'd have been shot without trial. That's what he said to me. He lived a cunt, and he died a cunt. Let's leave it at that.
Angry, angry, angry man. I offer you my sincere condolences.
Yes, we are both very sorry for your loss.
It is what it is. Part of life, really. But to know someone for 79 years, then one day they're just gone.
Yeah, for real. That's rough. They're just
I
gone.
just don't know anymore.
Damn it.
About anything, really. But you must need something.
I want to go over a few more things about Renee, if that's okay.
Yes.
Okay.
What about René?
That, never mind.
Yes.
All right.
It is what I just don't know anymore.
I wanted to ask you about the union
anything,
again.
really. Officer, I just can't do this right now.
Okay.
The union?
Never mind. You're having a rough time. I know it. I know it. I know it. The cup under there. We gots to check. I gots to see. Is that a thing that I can know? Okay. Really, when it comes down to it, I didn't need to do that at all. Did not need to do that at all. Alright, why am I wearing this? Suggestion. And... Esprit de Corps and Shivers, Esprit de Corps and Calculus. V-Calc! That bow tie, though. Drama and Electrochem. Hell yes. Oh, hell yeah. Because why would you wear it all full, like? That would be outrageous. Let's see. What's our conceptualization? Suggestion -1. What are other options? Physical instruments. Rama. It's a tricky one. This is a tough one. Guess we'll just go with this one. But I will actually wear this. Okay. I wanted to check out the pawn shop. Oh, what was over here?
You keep coming back. That's good, officer. Keep browsing those clothes. Keep saving that economy.
I mean, I got the cash.
Gotta prepare for springtime.
You find your hat.
Economical, but also trendy. Look firsthand.
Okay.
The shine on these sunglasses lasts a lifetime, officer. 100% guaranteed.
Oh, hey, this is the... Conceptualization. Okay, we gotta wait for that again.
Sporty and practical, officer.
We got our visor back. Hooray! Might as well spend that money. We got it,
The
right?
speakers below are banged up and worthless. The sneakers triumph over them. They're the star of the show here.
Now, it was hand-eye that was suggested, if I remember correctly. And I want the speakers. I guess. Buy all the things. Hand-eye will be useful later. Also, logic. I remember you telling me about that, yes.
You see rows of toy soldiers guard. All the old boombox.
Okay.
Top of the morning to you. How may I be of service?
Oh. Do you have any recordings of the Kuldo Mama Dakwa?
The Koldimamadakwa? Sorry, I would never have guessed that you were that interested in ultrasonic sounds. Or birds, for that matter.
Yeah, I guess we'll find out. That's true. I'll pull for this one if we don't get to ask all of them. So I'll start it off by reading them off, and then I'll hit the poll, and then you'll have 15 seconds to help me decide. Number one is I've been really into all kinds of art lately, experimental things, you know. Number two is I've been thinking of quitting the RCM and becoming a cryptozoologist. Number three is I have hobbies, just like all normal people, because I'm a normal person. Number four is, well, I couldn't have guessed, I wouldn't have guessed that you know what the Koldamadakwa is. Alright. Lay it on me, tell me what you feel. What you be feeling? Yeah. All kinds of art, especially experimental things, you know. That is so true. Alright, perfect. So let's go with number one.
What an interesting development. Well, it's been a long while since I've gone hunting for the Koldimamadakwa.
Really? Man, I should have talked to this dude.
Once knew a group of young musicians who decided they didn't want to play music anymore, and started looking for all kinds of interesting sounds instead.
That sounds so cool.
Cool or not, one of them was obsessed with recording the Koldimamadakwa, and he was one of those passionate people who know a lot about all kinds of strange things. So he got the rest of us to join in his search.
And did you ever find it?
We thought we did. We got together all these recordings of unusual sound patterns, compared them, cut them up and combined them into the Symphonia Koldimamadakwa.
Can I listen to it?
Unfortunately, I don't have any recordings from my old life.
Aww.
None at all. But I do have a tape with some ultrasonic sounds that might be what you're looking for.
He starts rummaging through some tapes behind the counter.
Do we really have time for this?
The lieutenant whispers to you. Spin that bird song!
This recording comes from down the coast. Wasn't looking to record anything specific. Just left a recording device there one morning. Keep in mind, I have to slow this one down enough to make sounds well over 200 kilohertz audible to the human ear. It will be strange.
He switches on the tape player. The speakers begin to emit a low hum.
As the hum grows louder, modulating but always unnaturally uncomfortably low, like it's coming not from the speakers, but also from inside your chest. Breathing is becoming
your
difficult.
chest.
That's an illusion. Your breathing is just as it was and will remain that way unless you start panicking. He nods to you, reassuringly, just as more diverse, higher-pitched sounds, some random, some appearing to form patterns, hit your eardrums. Seabirds most likely, gulls and such.
Seagulls?
And skewers, but
He raises a pointer finger and inclines his head toward the speakers. A new high-pitched shivering sound.
That's it. The signal in the noise. The thin whisper. A low range of sounds is easier to handle with a focal point, but still troubling. You are mesmerized by the sounds, but also feel nausea welling up as the motif continues. then begins to recede, dissolving in what must be the sound of water lapping at the bank.
You know, now that I've listened to it on these new speakers, it's not the cold Mamadakwa. Wrong patterns, wrong photons.
I'm sorry, photons?
Probably some insect trying to sing higher than its predators can hear. Still, fascinating, aren't they? Early morning sounds.
Alright. I have other business. Actually, I should talk to him again.
Top of the morning to you. How may I be of service?
Nothing here. Nothing to speak of. All right. Composure, keep your cool. Weatherproof? Of course. This nylon wind cheater is so dynamic. It wraps around you like a membrane. Equipped with a stowable hood, the backside of the garment is covered in sport and summer-related text. It swishes softly as you walk. Oh yeah. Dynamic windbreaker. This is definitely late 80s attire. Actually, mid to late. Actually, I have no fucking idea. It feels late 80s, early 90s for sure. Nothing. This tree got nothing now.
Hawthorn tree.
All right. Come on. There we go. All right. Don't believe there's anything of worth over in this area. Where would the guard shack be that what's his name would work at? Where would that be? Oh, nothing to speak of. All right, let's take a look at our journal again, and on the bridge by Measurehead, really? Okay, all right. We'll scoot back over there. Thank you, Stir Fry. Wrong button. There we go. Wait a second. Like over here? Oh. Oh, no. I know. Okay. Right. You think he may need to have to kick his ass first? Give it a shot. Don't think it's going to be an option. We could try. It's the worst that can happen.
This is the night watchman's booth. The name
here
on
it
the
is.
door reads Rene Arnaud. Rene left his uniform neatly folded on the table. Take it. It's just there. Who cares? It's not like anyone's gonna need it.
I suppose René is not going to be needing it anymore. It's a bit too colorful for my taste, though.
This is gonna take my shit to the next level.
Fantastic. Try not to wear it with other similarly colorful clothes, okay? If you must.
Nothing incriminating catches your eye. Looks like the inhabitant was rather pedantic when it came to order.
I'll take the picture.
It's a black and white photo of a young couple out in a street fair. The man, Rene, is dressed in a Royal Carabinier uniform. The girl is young and very pretty. She is smiling playfully at the camera. Rene looks like he's about to smile. This photo must be tied to some good memories.
Why did you take that picture of René?
Something. I actually don't know about this one. I'm definitely not. Well, it's instinctual to collect evidence. That is my favorite. That's my favorite excuse for taking stuff that I believe that I've heard. Also, I'm surprised I can't pick up all these bottles. Actually, maybe I can. Why am I wearing those fawn pants? Something to remember him by.
You really took an interest in that old soldier. I guess there's no harm taking the picture. The dock workers would probably throw it in the trash anyway.
Damn, dude. Hey, I can! Oh my god, so many. Okay. It's not worth... It's not, you know, it doesn't come out to be much, but... Come on, baby. Come on. So many little bits here. Oh, we got rid of the halo. When did that happen? Guess that doesn't work. Okay. Oh, I should look at things. Like this sweet outfit we got. Alright. The beautifully adorned jacket of the Royal Carabiniers has 3 stars on its shoulder and the word Captain written on the chest. Neatly patched here and there, it's impossible not to feel love for the fatherland when you wear it. Interesting. Vigilance! Sorry. Proud nationalist. But vigilance! Yes. These pants are made from synthetic lightweight fiber and designed to let the carabinier's legs and groin breathe. That'd be great. Red stripes are there to inspire courage, while the golden stripe symbolizes the patriotic flame in the wearer's heart. Right? Okay. Sounds... Sure. Why not? Oh. A black and white photo of a couple posing in front of a Ferris wheel. The girl is young and pretty, the man clad in fancy uniform and smiling. On the back, a very steady hand is written the words, Revachol Fair, summer of 91. That's so long ago. That is so long ago. Alright. Got some postcards to get rid of. I have money, I should go buy dice. What the hell is wrong with me? This is perfectly logical, right? This is a thing that people do. Is there... Actually, I want to go talk to anybody I can. Basically anywhere that I can. That I haven't been in a while. I don't remember, what the hell is this supposed to do?
A rusting control panel with several knobs.
I'm not worried about it right now. Oh, that was to get the cargo crate down. That's right, I remember now. I remember now. Hey, I can't believe I missed this. What's up with that? I can't believe I missed it. I missed so much. Oh, right, there's not much in this area except for...
Oh, hey, mister. I knew you'd be back to talk with old Leo
Oh.
here. Yes, I did. Yes, I did. It's like Lady Larice said when she opened a bathhouse in the basement of my apartment building. They can only get so far before they're aching to get back. And lots of folk really did keep coming back.
Go talk to Everard? Ugh. I had some questions for you if that's not too much trouble.
No trouble at all, mister. No trouble at all. It's like that old saying goes, wisdom withers if not shared. And old Leo is always up for sharing.
Are you the Leo who wrote the note to make more banners?
Oh, yes, yes. I leave all kinds of notes for myself. That old head of mine ain't so good at keeping things in no more. I almost forgot about the borscht.
What? I don't know what we're talking about. What was that about the borscht?
yes, I've been taking special whirling borscht to the men every day since the strike started.
The little guy chuckles merrily.
It's very, very good. Makes a man feel so warm and happy. I feel like I could take on Mr. Renadan's boar dogs every time the lunch is done.
What do you mean by taking this soup to the men? Is it for striking?
Yes, yes. I'm taking it to them. The borscht keeps them happy and in fighting spirits. Makes you all warm inside. They brew it in the whirling in rags.
Hold up. Who makes it at the whirling?
Oh, the whirling's cook. He makes it. Them is always talking with Mr. Manana in that weird language and laughing together. He doesn't speak what we speak. He's from Grad.
Something is off about this borscht. I'm gonna look into it.
Oh, sure, mister. Sure. You do that. Yes, sir.
Special borscht!
He didn't actually understand what you meant, and now he's just nodding along.
Alright. I'm out of here. Gotta talk about the borscht. Gonna say first, though. And I guess we'll go talk to Everard. See him for a little chat. Oh, apparently that doesn't work. Oh. That's not a fishing rod, is it? It's an unanswered question. Is it a fishing rod?
Mr. Dubois, a pleasure as always. You don't have to sit down this time, since you've already sat on that chair.
What door? I don't remember this. I've just finished investigating the local drug trade.
You've got a lot of spirit clearing up the drug problem alongside this murder. I'll talk to the mayor and see if I can get you the key to the city, Harry. Now, let's talk real business.
Don't judge.
Actually, Revachol doesn't have a mayor. He refuses to discuss it further. It's probably just a small nuisance to him.
What a sassy bastard.
Not even a speck of anger in his voice. That's that then.
So smiley. Yeah, you love him? Hate him. He's slimy as hell. Oh. Alright. I'm looking into your shady brew.
I don't know what that means, Harry. Shady brew? There are so many moving parts in my operation, I can't keep track of them all. You know what? Don't even tell me. Whatever it is, do it. Surprise me. Just one thing. If you can, make it even shadier.
He sincerely has no idea what you were talking about. And he doesn't care either.
I met Joyce, the company representative.
Oh, that's very nice. I haven't gotten around to her yet. I'm very, very busy, you see. I hope you're getting along. One thing I want to make very clear, Harry, is that this is not some kind of union versus corporation situation. Everyone is just pals here.
Just pals?
We're all trying to do what's best for Martinez. Don't feel like you can't cooperate with her because you and I are such good friends and I'm helping you find your lost gun. I'm not a jealous guy.
I told Joyce that I met you.
It's perfectly okay. Even if you've told her everything we've talked about, it's absolutely fine.
What happened to the previous negotiator, Mr. Gaumont?
What do you mean, Harry? Nothing. I let him go.
You made concessions for the company in previous negotiations. Why would you let an ally like that go?
He's an old man, Harry. I wanted him to spend more time with his family. God knows how long he's got left.
You called him a midget.
Harry, I have little people in my organization. I would never call someone a midget. What is this? Honestly, I'm beginning to think you're a midget, Harry. I'm only kidding, Harry. You're not a midget. No one is. We're pals.
Joyce said the previous union leader vanished under suspicious circumstances.
Vanished? Harry, the woman left her casserole in the oven and couldn't make it here in time for the voting. Oh, did I leave my casserole on? Better go home and check. The election can wait. When she got back, the whole thing was over.
Very suspicious.
Wait, there was no mention of a casserole from Joyce.
Funny, Joyce didn't mention any casserole.
Harry, Harry, Harry. Do not fixate on this little matter. Maybe it was a rabbit stew, or a hairdryer, or an iron. The point is, her heart wasn't in it. Mine was.
This particular brand of humor he has, it makes for a fine distraction. If it's spilled blood you're looking for, then there certainly isn't any in his expression or demeanor now.
Why haven't you let her in to see you?
If she actually wants to see me, she will find a way. Any good negotiator would. And I just don't have anything to discuss with a bad negotiator.
Man. This guy is slimy.
It's a fortress. He knows she can't get in here.
I'm just saying that in general. But also, you know.
He doesn't want to see her. It's as simple as that.
Okay, let's talk about something else.
Of course, Harry. Let me just assure you one more time. It's perfectly okay to share anything we discuss here with this Joyce. This is a completely transparent organization.
Of course. There we go. That's better. That's better. Also, Stir Fry, what door are we talking about again?
I have no interest in what she is doing, but I myself have nothing to hide.
Okay.
Your business is your business, and I respect your privacy. Just remember, none of this is secret. Tell her about all of it. My brother's picture, my singing swordfish clock. Tell her how overweight I am and how I'm helping you find your lost gun. Tell her about everything. Everett doesn't mind.
It is rather interesting to tell people things about each other, isn't it? It was nice telling him about her right now.
I'm reconsidering opening that door you asked me to open. Perhaps it will help me somehow.
A fantastic change of heart, Harry. Go talk to Manana down by the gates. He'll brief you and give you the key.
And just like that, it's happening. The roller coaster is moving.
Wait, what?
Too late.
Just open one little door. You don't need to go in or anything. I just want that weasel to come home and see the unlocked door. That's it. Anything else we should discuss?
Huh.
See you soon, Debarder.
I don't know how I feel about... Oh! That door. I don't like that, but I do want to see what's inside. Alright, so now we got new stuff to talk about. Okay, cool. I guess we're doing some shady shit. That's fine, I guess. What would you... Oh. Okay, that's how you have to get out. Alright. That's cool, I guess. Shady, forever! Don't like him. Don't like him much at all. Did I get into the shipping container yet? No. I believe that requires high rhetoric. And I would need to... Let's see... Yeah, cargo container. Admittedly, though, if we did rhetoric, we would be able to convince, we would be able to do two things, or try two things anyway. Aww. There's a thing that, aww. Damn it. Cafeteria window? Hello, what? Let's see. All right, we don't have any points to distribute. What's hitting my logic here? Oh, it must be a... That's right. Superstar! That'll work against me. But you are a superstar. That's right. That's right, I am. Oh, damn it. That's not what I wanted to do. Oh, also gotta talk to Manana. That's right. That's right, he gonna give me that key. I don't... don't like it.
Hola, wandering man. How can I help you?
Ever heard said you had a key to a door?
A key, huh? What door is this key supposed to open?
I was hoping you could tell me.
Of course. I got you. You don't know anything.
He taps the side of his nose with a little wink.
I got that key right here. And let me tell you, it's mighty good of you to help us out during the strike. Working class solidarity, as they say.
Alright, I'll pull for this one. Number one is, I saw an opportunity and I took it. I'm a hustle grinder. Number two is, I heard something about a weasel, and it didn't sound like a local polar weasel. You know what I mean. Wink. Ooh, ow. That sucks. I'm not opening this door for myself. I'm opening it for all working men. Number four is, I'm not really doing this for political reason. Oh, shit. We got two. Two we got to do. Alright. So I'll go between it. We'll go with two is evens and 3 is odds. 4. So we're going with number 2.
Polar weasel? Oh, I know what you mean.
I don't.
I'm pretty sure he's actually Occidental, though. So you're gonna be committing fratricide, my racist friend.
Ooh! Ooh, I don't like that.
What you're looking for is a basement door behind the greenhouse. That's behind the whirling in rags. That's all I know. Our organization is what you call compartmentalized. Means we keep out of each other's business.
Okay, but where did you get the key from?
The janitor gave it to me. Nice fella. We talked about life and things that really, truly matter.
His gaze wanders off into the distance.
None of this mess we're in. This jiving and juggling. What's it for? To feed our children, I guess.
Anything else I should know about this task, this weasel person, when he'll be home?
I'm more of a philosophical dock worker. I like to talk about the big picture stuff. Who I am, who you are, what we are fighting for.
The man takes a big sip from his flask.
He means he's not going to tell you cause he doesn't know. But he will shoot his mouth off with you now that you're working for Everard. Ask him about the Hardy Boys.
Actually, do you know anything about the Hardy Boys?
Los Hardys? They're an independent militant group. A bit too high-strung, but it comes with the responsibility. They're sort of like you. Preserve the rule of law and all that. Except it's Everard's law. But really, they're just like you.
Why are you striking?
We're negotiating our share.
Your share?
Aye.
He seems pleased with himself. Wait, so not wages or pensions or...
This stuff, they already covered.
I don't know what that last one even means. However much you feed the wolf.
The wolf always wants more. I like wolves.
How large a share would you like?
All of it. However, right now we want all the harbor workers to be on the company's board, so they could take part in the decision-making process.
This seditious talk sounds like communism. Just so we're on the same page, communism is basically wanting to kill the rich people or deporting them to a labor camp in southeast Grad. But don't say that out loud if you're a communist.
Are you a communist?
No. I don't think I'm a communist. Seeing something of value and saying I want it all to myself is a much older and simpler notion. No science to it at all. Even a weak child can think it. The only things holding someone back are I can't and I shouldn't.
What does he say? Is this more of a libertarian? I don't know. I don't know things. I don't know stuff. I don't know politics. I don't know any of that. W hat. But the stuff you would do aligns admirably with the World Republic. Why not call yourself a communist?
I have nothing against communists. They are honorable boyaderos. And they have good analysis. But my own code serves me well. If my code starts failing, a code can fail a man as well as a man can fail a code, then I will have to submit to a new one, which may well be communism.
He knows who he is, firmly grounded, has no need to reinforce or elaborate his political identity to himself or others.
Sounds like you're a communist who thinks he isn't doing enough to call himself one.
See, I'm primarily a lazy person.
He looks very amused, as if thinking about some private joke or mystery. Bossman, Everard, can you tell me about him?
I think it's best you make up your own mind now that you've met him. In my eyes, he is a capable organizer and a decent businessman.
what does bossing the union entail anyway?
I guess you kind of get to be the village chief. He oversees the harbor, makes deals with the owners or other relevant parties, watches out for his own.
By that, you mean corruption?
By heavens, why would he not be corrupt? We live in a harsh and disordered world, see? And in this world, the old man is corrupt for our benefit, and we know it. Appreciate it even. He is, personally, not too lavish.
That desk seemed pretty lavish to me.
He is reasonably lavish, sure. That's his prerogative. It's not like you want a saintly demeanor on a corrupt motherfucker. That would be a manipulative illusion. Besides, there are no non-corrupt systems in the world anyway, and moralism is the most corrupt of them all.
Growling Octopus, have you seen this Against the Storm game? You bought it the other day, and you were planning to try it out today? I haven't even heard of it, I don't think. What kind of game is it?
This man has political theory, and it has not failed him today.
You seem to have spent a lot of time thinking about the political situation.
Sure. I've had the necessary free time. Fortunately, there's always time.
It's on Steam. It's like a city builder survival roguelike. Huh. Might have to check that out.
The look in his brown eyes conjures up an understanding. For him, having command of his time is the most important thing. It all comes together now. The way he speaks about scabs, his general attitude. He's a follower of a 500-year-old Franco-Nigerian Boyadero code, itself an appropriation of Vespertine cool. That of a noble peasant or a traveling herdsman. True to yourself, independent in your actions, loyal to your friends.
Maybe I'm a Boyadero?
No. No.
Stir fry. Yes, you love you some mañana.
The man sits on the railing, his hands reaching far and wide. Yet it feels as if he could effortlessly go even wider, if need be, an endless torrent of time. It's clear you like the hard stuff, Bruta.
What? Okay. The what? Sounds like my stomach is growling.
Evening falls.
Octopus?
The time has come to take the vow.
Vows?
The vows are blood and flesh.
Hence? What is my lower intestine going on about?
Lower intestine? The term is metabolic and circulatory system.
Okay, but what's the hard stuff?
Fascism, Brota.
Okay, now I'm not liking that. What is fascism, though?
Many things, but it's mostly about trusting your gut. Who does your gut tell you is the source of Revachol's problems?
I was gonna say financiers. I thought you were my circulatory system.
Quit stalling, Bruta. We're talking about the weakest, worst, most insane thing. The weak link.
And financiers?
Yes, them. But also, women.
What? Women?
Women. Men of war. You don't like them. They're insane. Their idiocy needs to be scrubbed off this world with rubbing alcohol. Woo men need to go back to the fucking kitchen. That's what fascism boils down to. The rest is also important. But the main thing is that woo men need to know their place.
But I'm a feminist!
Feminist? No, it can't be. Not you. No one believes this.
Did you know you can forget thoughts? Go to your thought cabinet and forget all about fomanism.
This is kind of hilarious. This is especially because A, woman, B, she said fomanism. I love it. This has got to be some weird play. Am I having some kind of stomach seizure?
Stomach truth. You're having a stomach truth.
Why am I getting this?
Because you've said the hard things that others won't say. The good things, you've said them many times.
It's weirding me out. Fascism sounds so bad, though. What if we called it something else, like, traditionalism?
Okay.
Okay.
Yes, let's call it that. Good thinking.
What you mean, good thinking?
That sounds much better. Traditionalism. You like the sound of that?
Thanks, rhetoric. Okay, Stomach, I've made up my mind about fascism. Proceed to the judgment.
You're going to keep your views, right? Keep your views, Brota.
Absolutely not. I'm not going to be played by an empty stomach, or an upset stomach.
There's a slow, painful growl somewhere in your intestines, knocking on your alcohol-engorged liver.
Sounds right.
It is one of betrayal and disappointment.
Hey. Deal with it. Deal with it. I don't want to. Okay. Alright, I do want to talk about the borscht. Oh, right, I should, like, save. And all that. Low on morale, put some points into volition. Who is this guy again? Okay. That's cool. That's great.
Yes? What is it?
Did you hear that? Did you hear me sing? Did you like it?
That was pretty good, Harry. Wasn't it, Jean?
Whoa. How does she know your name? She probably heard it from somewhere. You have to be more careful, Karaoke Star. Names are dangerous.
Growly Octopus. So you know on the main Steam page it suggests games based on stuff you have in your wish list or whatever. For some reason on yours it suggests Elden Ring because you played Bloons TD6. How does that work? I have no idea. Does not seem close at all.
Huh, that was absolute shit, if you want my opinion. Drunken shit. Haven't wanted anything to end this badly since I had cluster headaches.
Cluster headaches must suck, and I was not drunk.
Horrible. Truly horrible. I beg of you, don't ever subject anyone to this torture again. I mean, seriously, you need to...
Jean, it's not right. Don't make it worse, and I really liked it.
She actually did.
Hooray! Did you just call me Harry?
Yes, I called you by your name. What about it?
She sounds slightly agitated and sad. Oh, how do you know my name?
Good. Everybody knows your name. Please go finish your investigation so everyone can go home.
Everybody knows my name? You have a blue uniform and mine is black. What does that mean?
It means I'm a patrol officer, sir.
What was with that, sir?
You called me sir. Why?
Well, I guess I,
Cut the shit. Every second you stand here running your mouth, the case grows colder.
Okay. Can I talk to Jean?
Again? I can't believe this shit.
All right, dude. Something is up with these people. I mean, yes, apparently. Apparently something is up. That's true. That's interesting that you point that out. Very accurate.
The man ponders his cooking utensils and gives you a little nod, acknowledging your presence.
Leo says you're friends with Mañana, is that true?
The mention of Mañana gets his attention. He smiles and delivers a whole slew of unfamiliar words and lively gestures. Then he falls silent again. They're friends.
Thank you, Empathy. What's in the borscht that you're making there? Point to the large pot.
The man says a couple of sentences in that strange language of his, and then seems to wait for you to speak. I'm pretty sure he asked you a question. He doesn't know your language. You can just say something cool in return.
I'll pull for this one. I'll actually have probably pull again because I jumped the gun here. Options are yes, nod. Number 2 is no, shake your head. Number 3 is Mercury rising, run your fingers through your hair. Number 4 is sorry, I don't understand you. Yeah, okay. Mercury rising, run your fingers. Yeah, okay. Do that one.
Borscht need more vodka?
Yes, he picks up a bottle from the shelf.
Okay, so it's vodka that keeps the men happy and in good spirits. Clever move by the Union.
That would make me feel bad.
Of course, vodka. Now that makes a very, very special borscht indeed. Turn it up and then ask for some yourself. Turning it up seems like a dangerous idea, honestly. The place is a powder keg.
Ooh. I'm afraid to... I'm afraid... I'm afraid to pull for this because stir fries. Because all stir fry is saying is vodka borscht, yes, and turn it up, and also hydrate. Cheers. There's a part of me that actually wants to turn it down. Stir fry, but like vodka though. I mean, you drive a hard bargain. You know, I'm all for that, but at the same time, it's like, what's gonna help me? What's gonna help me figure things out the most? Alcohol? Is it though? Unfortunately, these are on the trivial side. Ah, damn. This is a tricky one. Well, I'll pull for it and see what y'all got to say. I know where this is going. Yep. Yep. Oh no. Alright, well. Alright.
He smiles, nodding vigorously, then pours half a bottle of vodka into the pot. With a whistle, he stirs the brew.
This is going to end terribly. I can feel it. I can feel it. Can I have some of that brew?
He smiles and nods enthusiastically and, chattering away in his language, ladles some brew into a small thermal cup, then hands it to you. He looks up at shrugging his international...
I guess there's nothing to be... Wait a second. Hold on.
You see a heavy steel door with a prominent dimple lock. The door does not. The old cobalt paint, rough on the fingers. It leads to a side building, adjacent to this one. The old building next to this, half ruined.
I want to figure out how to get in there. I want to figure out how to get in there. Want to get in there.
Was there something you needed?
Well, well. Bringing him that new bird sure made a difference in his attitude.
Guess so. Alright. So we got a level. At 1 point. That's nice. Help me decide what I'm putting that point into. You said hand-eye. You said logic. You said... Talk to the smoker guy? Trying to remember. Inland Empire might be good. Hand-eye is 6. I'll put one into logic for now. Thermal cup full of hot borscht spiked with high-proof moonshine. Moonshine? Did my tie talk to me at all? Don't think so. I'd like to think that I would have remembered that. But I also, you know, think a lot of things, so... Oh! Oh shit! There he is. Didn't realize who it was. Actually, I'm gonna take a break right now. So let's switch to that. And so get up and stretch out, and you know, grab a snack, grab a drink, whatever. We'll be back in a few minutes. Okay. Okay. All right. Let's get things moving again. There we go. There we go. Let's continue. We're gonna go talk to... Okay, you tell me this doesn't taste like shit. We're gonna talk to this guy, because that's what we're gonna do.
Hi, gendarme. Another rendezvous.
There he is again. The smoker on the balcony. Right here in the whirling in rags. Hello.
Hello, hello. So what brings you here?
What is it about the way he carries himself? What are you doing here?
Admiring the atmosphere. What about you, officer?
I'm here to kick some ass and solve the case I'm working on.
Well, here's to you.
He raises a glass before taking a sip of his drink, froth grazing his mouth. He doesn't have a drink, he's smoking. Let's see here. Here, am I properly positioned? I guess so. Tell me about again about that muscular type who came to investigate the crime.
Oh yes, let's see. He knocked on my door a few days after the lynching. I think he was going through the entire building, asking questions.
What did you tell him?
Nothing. That I didn't see anything.
And he believed you?
Why shouldn't he?
Did you tell him about your friend?
What friend?
Your Sunday friend, the witness.
No, I don't think it came up.
Nice. What did he look like?
Muscular, handsome, strong, like one of those military types.
Was he alone?
Yes, but he was speaking to someone on his earpiece.
His earpiece?
Yes, you know those tiny speaker microphones that fancy security guards sometimes wear.
What was he saying?
Just reporting back whatever I was telling him.
And besides muscular, did he have any other identifying traits?
Oh, let me think. He had an accent. He sounded like one of those mercenaries.
Mercenaries, you say?
He sounded vaguely Oranese. No, not vaguely, scratch that. He sounded definitely Oranese.
Don't know what that means.
Sure. Anything else on your mind?
His lazy eyes stroll over your face. I met your Sunday friend.
You did? And how did you like him?
You were right. He was magical. Magically bureaucratic.
I told you, he can be very useful. I guess that's the charm of powerful people.
Who is he?
A visitor from the first world. He's not like you and me, gendarme. He can always return.
Return where?
To his opportunities in Occident, Sur la Clé. Still, his coming and going brings some life to the village. Or is it just money? I don't know.
He stares at the bar. And then sometimes they can go hand in hand. What are you two?
Friends, I told you. Sunday friends. Friends who like to get together from time to time.
What does it mean, a Sunday friend?
That he won't be there when times get tough, I guess.
Is that even a friend?
It is. On Sundays.
He smiles. Perfect. Why was he staying at your place in the middle of the night?
He has keys. And he likes the view. To the sea, I mean.
I don't want to talk about other people. I want to talk about you.
What about me, gendarme?
I've really got nothing, honestly.
Bye-bye, gendarme.
Let's leave. Come back. Let's leave, prop ourselves up. That was... What was that? Composure? Double check.
Hi again, gendarme.
Yeah, composure.
Bye-bye, gendarme.
Which I don't think we have a lot of options for, but we can try to find them. Reaction, speed, perception, composure. Right there. We got ourselves a dynamic windbreaker. Aw, yeah. Oh, yeah. Logic. Ooh. That's a not a great bonus. For when you really need that extra shivers, I guess. Composure. The leggings have composure? Oh, there we go. Damn sneakers got composure. I think that's it. I think that's the entirety of what we've got. Exposure +2. Yeah, that's not gonna help me. Alright, so boots and our windbreaker. Those are gonna give us a bit of a boost. I mean, you know what? Let's do meditation too, just to boost our chances so that we don't have to try again. So let's see, it's gonna be Motorix. If you want to help me out with that, let's go for it. So put a point into Motorix for me, if you have the option.
Hi again, gendarme.
Nope. Alright, well. 58% isn't amazing, but it's not bad.
Could he be a member of the homosexual underground?
That would do it. That would do it.
Yes, this man is definitely one of the homos. I've seen them homos with my own eyes. Just pointing it out. We're not talking about some kind of cult with members here. You made it up. Do I not even... I could just not bring it up, you know? Why do I need to bring it up? Not important. I mean... Yeah, I'm not bringing it up. That's it. He hums. Honeyed. We didn't get anything out of that at all, did we?
Bye-bye, gendarme.
Damn it. All right. I don't think I saved. I do want to load. Oh man, when did I? It was so long ago. So long ago. I'm gonna save right before talking about it, but let's switch things out. Might have to reload again anyway. Actually, we'll save after talking to him.
Hi, gendarme.
Hello.
So what brings you here?
What are you doing here? You kick some ass, sell a case. I'm muscular. What did you tell him?
That I didn't see anything. Why
shouldn't? Did you tell him you were a friend? Sunday friend?
I don't think it came.
What did he look like?
Handsome.
Was he alone?
He was speaking to someone on his earpiece.
His earpiece?
You know,
what was he
just
saying?
Back whatever I was telling him.
Besides muscular, did anybody identifying features?
He sounded vaguely Oranese.
Thanks for the information.
Anything else on your mind?
I met your Sunday friend. Magical bureaucratic.
Be very useful.
Who is he?
To his opportunity, or is it just money?
What are you? You two? Not even a friend.
He has keys.
That makes sense. All right.
Gendarme.
Now I'm probably gonna load and go with the don't bring it up option if it doesn't actually do anything for us to talk to him about it.
Hi again, gendarme.
Also, I'm gonna have to reload if we don't get this roll.
Could he
we did.
A member? Yes. Just pointing it out. We're not talking about some kind of cult.
Okay.
With
the homosexual underground?
The smoker sits up immediately, his eyes wide with amused surprise. A honeyed smile lingers on his lips.
Why, yes, I am, officer. Why? Do you want to investigate?
Yes, I want to hear more about this homosexual underground you're part of.
Oh, it's a pleasure group. A sub rosa pleasure group congregating in cellars under the cover of night. Saturday night. Sometimes even Friday night.
Whoa. What about Thursday night?
Or Thursday night. Sometimes the congregating doesn't even end. It carries on into our daily life.
He lowers his voice, conspiratorial, and looks around. Oh, fun. He's fun. Why do you convene, and what do you do?
Oh, we're ambitious. We want to destroy the last vestiges of meaning, the last things people in Revachol have to hold on to, the true symbols of security. The meaning of man and woman, mother and father, their marriage. Everything will be constantly shifting and moving under our rule. The future will belong to a circus of identities just spinning around, surreal and unreal. You won't even know who you are anymore.
But I like knowing who I am.
Do you also like the razzle-dazzle of gold? Do you like parties and discos and having fun under the vibrant lights of Saturday night?
This is
because instead of the traditional family unit, we're going to have all this razzmatazz. And mysteries, of course, too. Mysteries of sexual nature, very esoteric. And disco music and drugs.
I do like disco. Maybe I should get into it.
You can't just get into it. You have to be born into it. One is either already in the homosexual movement or forever excluded from it.
What if I can't remember whether I'm in or not? What if I can't remember anything about my life aside from the fact that I like disco? Yes, razzmatazz, sexual mysteries, and drugs. Thank you, Stir Fry.
Beautiful. Beautiful. That's exactly what we're looking for. Who knows, maybe you were homosexual in the past. Maybe all of that has been repressed.
He circles his hands around you.
I have to say that you do look like someone who might be part of the underground. You have that very distinctive, I can't understand what's going on here look.
This is going to be like a 20-hour mind project for me. 20 hours at least.
Absolutely wonderful.
Hey!
A man like you can figure out his sexuality in a working day. It won't be 20 hours unless you want to enter the heightened realms of the phantasme erotique afterwards. It may be 20 hours or more, but that would be on your own time.
Hey, you're not getting paid for that.
Bye-bye, gendarme.
We got a new thought out of it. Oh, this is hard to see in the background here. Homosexual underground. You see mysterious strangers in the night, leaning against the unlit doorways, engaged in hushed conversations. A shadowy cabal exchanging looks, whispering in dark alleys and unmarked locales. A radical cell conspiring against the state, and perhaps even against man and woman. Is that a secret handshake? What's going on? Who are these secretive people? How will they accomplish their sinister and world-altering goals? And most importantly, are you one of them? You could be. Maybe you forgot. Get that experience, though. Alright. Okay, let's take a look at what we want to get accomplished. Who made the call reporting the crime? I'm gonna, let's see, it's 10 o'clock. Let's go make the call and see if anything's come in yet. Oh, check the window behind Titus. Oh, that's right. That's right. That's right. That's right. That's right. It's got that it's got that white check that's like super duper.
Behind the dockworkers, a ceiling height window. The hawthorn branches scrape the glass like bony fingers.
I like how it's not time yet. Oh, never mind. Yeah, -12. Yeah, I remembered it being really intense. Okay. I just decided what I wanted to do, and then I immediately forgot, as I am wont to do. Immediately forgot. Okay, let's take a look. Oh, right. Gotta make the call. Just to see if anything has changed. I think we made it like, what? We made a call like 2 hours ago. So, probably not. It's probably actually like a full day later.
You see a set of steering levers, a radio microphone, a pull-out toolbox, and...
This is Precinct 57. How may I assist you?
And Joyce, yes.
Still no word, I'm afraid, sir. I know it must be frustrating. Was there anything else you wanted to ask? 57th?
In the cabin, you see a set.
Not terribly surprising. Not terribly surprising, no. Let's see. Joyce is on there. I don't really want to open the door. I don't want to open the door. Yeah, I don't know. Should I open the door? Like right now? I think I want to talk to Joyce about it. If she has anything to say. Oh, I should open it? Alright. I'll go open the door, I suppose. Let's do it. Should I go inside? He's a weasel, you say? Oh, it's around back. That's right. Now, again, should I go inside? Oh, hello. Smell of a musty potato cellar in spring emanates from the air vent. Musty potato cellar in spring. Oh. I want to see if he had anything to say. No.
Sorry, officer. What do you want? Yes? What about René?
Here, something to remember your friend by. Give him the photograph of Renee and the girl.
Let me see. This was 60 years ago. We all went to that parade. Young René looked so happy, and Jenny.
Eyes blurry with tears, he has to stop.
I'm sorry, officer. I just... Thank you. Thank you for this little memorabilia. It really means the world to me.
My heart?
That was nice. A small thing for us, but invaluable to him. He probably didn't even know René had the photo. Yes.
It is... I just don't know anymore. About anything real.
My heart? Alright, let's go do the thing. Let's go open that damn door. And was the yes to going inside? Wait a second. Yep, okay, cool. Hold on, though. Hold on. Hold on. Just a hot second. Oh, right. I can only get this later at night. This only is only available in the evening. I remember now. I remember now. Don't like this. Don't like this. Oh, I should save because of that interaction that we just had. Also, hold on. Hold on. Alright, let's...
The door has braved the elements for decades. The copper nails holding the upholstery in place have turned green from sea air, and so is the knocker, shaped like a lion's head.
A lion's head?
A royal lion, Guillaume's kitten. This knocker will last a lifetime and then some.
Okay. Will it? Press your ear against the door.
Someone is moving around in the apartment. You hear the water being turned off and the sound of dishes clinking together. The tenant must be cleaning up. That means you're too late. Nothing more to do here. Better report back to Everard.
Wait a second. Really? Really?
As you turn to leave, you hear footsteps on the other side. Yes, someone's definitely home.
We should leave and go talk with Everard. Tell him what happened, that we couldn't open the door. Maybe there's a workaround.
Huh. Oh, we gotta... Did we... We didn't actually get a key. Oh, we did. Yeah, okay. Right. Alright, Stir Fry. Should we talk to Joyce now, or should we go talk to, Everard again? Let's do it. Joyce is closer? Alright. Hell yeah.
You're back. Good. What can I help you with?
Alright. Now here you go. Here's the question that I really want to ask you is, do we talk about the Lorryman thing, or do we say that we found our badge first? I don't, like, I'm worried that one thing will lock us into a certain action. Both? Okay. I mean, I spoke with the lorryman about the roundabout, at the roundabout.
Yes, my eyes on the harbor have sent word to that effect. What have you discovered?
Wait, where exactly are these eyes located?
It doesn't really matter. And I do apologize for the surveillance. Wild Pines can't afford to be blind at a time like this.
One of the tall buildings overlooking the roundabout, most likely. That would give them a read on the entire quarter.
Which... The Jam Mystery. It's like the whole point of... Yeah, okay.
In any case, it's a relief to know someone has looked into it. If I may ask, will there be an official investigation?
Actually, I think I want to...
I assume you discovered there is an operation.
I think I want to show her my badge first.
If there is an investigation, it will be part of an ongoing operation, subject to confidentiality.
Okay.
I'm sure you understand.
Of course, detectives. In any case, you've held up your end of our arrangement. I trust you with the rest. Now it's my turn. I wouldn't normally break protocol like this, but the situation demands it. If you don't solve this murder, I'm afraid we may have a bloodbath on our hands.
The words bloodbath sound cold in her mouth. They taste of iron and strawberries.
Delicious. What was that about a bloodbath?
Yes. I'm afraid this strike may descend into a small-scale civil war, with possible consequences for all of Revachol West.
Since you are sharing, ma'am, this is also the RCM's worst-case scenario.
Then we're on the same page, as grim as it may be.
Tell me again, how are the lynching and the strike connected?
I have an indirect role to play, I'm sad to say. My employer experienced a momentary lapse of faith in me. In that moment, they elected to deploy a private military contractor as an insurance measure. They called it my security detail.
A momentary lapse of faith?
They were dispatched after I relayed the union's initial offer.
Every worker...
A member of the board. I tried to convince my employer it was simply a piece of rhetoric or a joke. They did not appreciate the humor.
Do you need a security detail?
Absolutely not. These mercenaries are muscle, pure and simple. They are meant to intimidate the Union into surrendering.
Who are they, exactly?
Crenell, an Oranese military company. As far as I know, 3 arrived in Martinez. They report to me sporadically, but they do not answer to me. To be frank, our relationship is deteriorating. They wear ceramic armor, have semi-automatic weapons, and years of combat experience. They also have trauma and stressor disorder, and no idea how to conduct themselves in an urban civilian environment.
Yeah, PTSD sucks.
So, what happened?
The story is, one of them, the colonel, I don't know his real name, sexually assaulted a local woman while he was drunk and separated from his unit. This allowed some of the more militant Union members to subdue him.
We already knew about this part, right? We'd heard about this, I think.
He was taken out behind the whirling in rags and lynched last Sunday night. Nothing. Mr. Clare refuses to let me into the harbor. I have not been able to discuss this matter with anyone there. The remaining 2 Crenell contractors carry out their orders, for now.
For now?
It's a smokescreen. In secret, they are conducting an independent military tribunal into the lynching. Once this investigation is concluded, executions will follow.
Oh no.
What is the nature of this so-called investigation?
That's why Mañana was saying that those guys were like us, because they are investigating and they're running their own thing.
Whether to execute one, some, or all of the Union militants.
I have to say, this is not disco. Yeah.
It is very far from disco. My only hope is that you provide a single, concrete suspect before the mercenaries indiscriminately pick theirs. Simply put...
She grabs hold of the mainsail.
If you don't pin this on someone good, and do it fast, they will identify and execute everyone present at the lynching. This in turn will force the Union to respond.
The débardeurs have over 2,000 men. It will be 1,000 to 1.
Have you ever seen a hornet invade a beehive, Lieutenant? It's not pretty.
The Serai's giant hornet, the world's 2nd largest insect, can kill 40 honeybees a minute, while a group of 30 can decimate an entire hive of 20,000 bees in less than 4 hours.
Poor bees.
These men work in tandem using semi- and fully automatic firearms. Their armor is virtually impenetrable to muzzle-loaded weapons, even yours. Most Union workers don't have guns at all.
The muzzle loaders need to be reloaded after every 1 or 2 shots. The automatics every 1 or 2 minutes.
As I said, a bloodbath.
Isn't this a pretty bleak scenario you're describing?
Many bleak scenarios have already come true. Nameless, badgeless detective of the citizens' militia. All we can do is keep the rest from going the same way. One single concrete suspect delivered into civil court, and I may be able to defuse this situation.
I wanna load. I want to load and see what happens when I show her my badge first.
You're back. Good. What can I help you with?
I found my badge, by the way.
I love you did.
She inspects the piece of blue plastic, her eyes scanning from left to right.
Fast, observantly, like an electronic printer. She is memorizing your badge number.
Pleased to meet you, Lieutenant W. Freighter Dubois. I am glad to see a man of high qualification. The situation is precarious. What can I help you with, Lieutenant Freighter?
How about you share your information on the lynching? Know that
The goalposts have moved, Lieutenant. In the absence of the badge, I have informed my employer there will be a probe. I cannot rescind that promise. To my knowledge, the drivers are still at the roundabout. I will tell you everything I know when you've finished with them.
This was your plan all along.
My plan is to share information. The only way to do that now is by telling my employers you've kept your end, which I hope you will, because let me tell you, we are in dire waters.
Meaning, the information she has will raise the stakes in this game.
The sooner the probe is finished, the sooner I can share crucial information with you. Now, is there anything I can do for you in the meanwhile? Tea, perhaps?
I spoke with the lawyer at the roundabout.
Yes, my eyes on the harbor have sent word to that effect. What have you discovered?
Wait, where exactly are these eyes located?
One of the tall...
In any case, it's a relief to know someone has looked into it. If I may ask, will there...
if there is an investigation...
Of course, detectives.
Yep.
I wouldn't normally break protocol like this.
The words bloodbath sound cold in her mouth. They taste of iron and strawberries.
What was that about a bloodbath?
I'm afraid...
Since you are sharing...
Then we're on the same page.
Tell me a bit again about...
I have an indirect role to play, I'm sad to say.
Military lapse of
Every
faith.
worker...
A member of the board. Absolute...
Who are they?
Crenell.
Yep.
They wear ceramic.
So, what...
The story is, he was taken out behind the whirling in rags and lynched. Lost nothing. It's a smokescreen. In secret...
What is the nature of this so-called investigation?
Whether to execute one, some, or all of the Union militants.
Yeah, this is not
It
disco.
If you don't pin this on someone good...
The Debardeurs have over 2,000 men.
Have you ever seen a Hornet invade a beehive, Lieutenant?
The Sedai,
These men work in tandem.
the muzzle loaders need to...
As I said, a bloodbath. Many.
Big
All
scenario.
we can do is keep the rest from going the same way. One single concrete
Oh,
suspect
shit.
delivered into civil court, and I may be able to defuse this situation.
Yeah, so she did actually know our name this time, which is nice. All we can do is keep the rest from going the same way. One single concrete substrate delivered to civil corp, and you may be able to defuse the situation. Okay, what can you tell me about Crenell?
Not much. Their public resume is relatively good, as far as private military contractors go. I believe they were once called Downwell. They boast a long list of clients: Saint-Baptiste, Welchman-Lorenz, Eintracht. A warning sign, however. The operations concerned all take place in third or fourth world countries. Guarding facilities, escort missions and such.
There are fourth world countries?
Meaning they're used to operating in war zones.
Yes. All the good conflict corridors, Supramundi, Yesut, the Seminese Islands, countries that don't have a good record reporting atrocious military conduct on their soil.
Okay, anything else you got on them?
Sadly, no. Before this happened, I had little interest in them. Now that I do, I don't have the resources.
She thinks.
If you still have access to the ICP's database, you could run a better background check than I ever could. It may take some time, though.
She thinks.
Do you know a lot about the inner workings of the RCM and the ICP, man?
In my line of work, it pays to do your research. I was prepared to deal with the RCM. I did not think I'd be dealing with a group like Crenell.
could you contact the company? Tell them to call them off?
I have. And they will. However, these orders take time to reach what is basically a rogue unit out in the field here. Until they do, it's all on us.
She's being truthful. She is pressing them as hard as she can.
I definitely get the feeling that Joyce is, like, actually kind of trying to help. You know, it's like anybody else in this game, though. Like, she's got her own interests, like any person in real life, but I feel like she is trying to use her position to be helpful to the people here and to I don't know. I feel like she has a solid grasp on right and wrong all around. You said the deceased assaulted a woman.
Or he didn't. This is information passed on to me from some teenagers loitering around the canal. I cannot testify by it.
Who did the passing on then?
The remaining contractors. Their tribunal. It's what they believe.
What did these teenagers by the canal say?
That the man was killed because he assaulted a local woman. I've asked around a bit. This seems to be the accepted story around Martinez.
The lieutenant consults his notebook, his eyebrows knitted in concentration.
Odd. We haven't heard any reports about an assault in connection with the lynching. Where did it take place? And when?
I thought we did. I thought we heard something about this. I swear we heard something about this.
Last Sunday night, at the Whirling in Rags, the hostel by the gates. Supposedly, the colonel was drunk, maybe on narcotics too.
Oh no. Was it the girl that we had to call who hasn't come back into work or whatever?
Either way, he's alleged to have sexually assaulted a woman. Sometime later, a group of dock workers got their hands on him.
And who was this woman?
That's a good question, officer. I don't have the slightest idea. As I said, it's a rumor about a rumor. In any case, it's what the colonel's remaining colleagues believe.
I love this game. This game is so good. This colonel, the one who was hanged, did you know him?
If you mean did I see him alive? Yes. But I did not know him.
His name was...
Lely. His service name. A nom de guerre, most likely. He wouldn't divulge his full name. Only one of them did. A bad sign if there ever was one.
Tell me about the others first.
One is a man. Corty, they call him. A nickname as well. The other a woman. Phyllis DePaul. Corty is the gunner, I believe. DePaul is a radio operator.
What would you say was his eye color, the deceased's?
She closes her eyes, trying to picture the man's face, then shakes her head.
I can't remember.
There's a pang of regret to her voice.
The lieutenant was testing her, asking a small detail first to see if she knew him better than she let on. She passed.
That's all right, man. Anything else? Nationality? What would you say was his age?
He was 40. Or 50. It's hard to say which. He had a combat injury on his lower jaw. It made it difficult to estimate his age, or gauge his facial expressions.
Indeed. This matches the dental reconstruction we saw on the body. What else? Nationality? Accent?
He was, Occidental, I think. Light brown hair, a mixed accent. Oranese. Or Messinian, maybe. His injury gave him an accent all his own. In a way, it was humanizing. He had to learn to speak through it. Through the injury. That's all I know, I guess. I only met him once.
Where are the two remaining where are the remaining two mercs now?
They've gone to ground, as it were. I don't recommend seeking them out. For one, they're almost certainly armed to the teeth. They don't have the same respect for the Revachol citizens' militia as I do. To put it bluntly, they think you're vigilantes. Ghetto savages. It will not be a fruitful meeting.
Vigilantes versus mercenaries, apparently. We still need to know where they are.
You're likely to run into them eventually. When that happens, I'll be in a better position to mediate if I don't appear involved.
Man. Scab leader, bad acting, didn't pass background check. Where are these mercenaries?
One is obviously the scab leader at the harbor gates. The one chanting the idiotic slogans. He's barely maintaining his disguise.
Yeah.
The other has a vantage point in a building south of the roundabout. They were keeping tabs on you while you were canvassing the lorry drivers.
Huh. One must be the goon in ill-fitting work clothes by the harbor gates, the scab leader.
That may be so. I still hope you heed my advice. There's no need to kick the hornet's nest.
For all your talk of averting this catastrophe, the situation at the gate is a powder keg. Does this not bother you?
Of course it bothers me, Lieutenant. But my hands are tied. How would my employer react if it appeared I were intervening on behalf of the Union?
Your concern may be appearances. Ours is keeping the peace.
One is probably in a building overlooking the roundabout.
Would afford a good vantage point. In any case, it's practically inaccessible.
Where is your radio for contacting them, if I may ask? Do you have an earpiece?
Heavens no. I'm not an undercover agent. There's a short wave at the ship's wheel.
She nods toward the sloop's cabin. I had another question for you.
I hope I can answer it better.
How much time do we have?
Until the executions start? Truthfully, I don't know. It depends on their progress identifying the members of the lynch mob, and their impatience.
They don't report their progress to you?
Not on this matter. I'm afraid they consider this a personal initiative.
There's a brief silence. Seagulls squawk over the bay.
It's a matter of days, not weeks.
That's enough for now.
I am sorry to have been the bearer of bad news. If there is anything else I can help you with, please ask.
Now can you tell me about these tattoos? Show her the photo.
Of course. Excuse my hesitation before.
She reaches over the guard wire and takes the photo, holds it in her hand.
For about half a minute, in silence.
It was taken with a trigette not long ago. This is the man's upper body. There were no more markings on his hands or legs.
Stay quiet, observe the woman's expression.
Her mouth is relaxed. The accordion lines near her mouth vanish. The pearls of her eyes move slowly on the photo's surface.
What do you think?
Sorry. I was trying to see if I can read the web of interdependencies between these points. The stars.
She points to one on the photo paper.
I can't. But that's how you read this story. The points themselves don't have letters, numbers, anything. Their size, location on the body, and distance from each other tells you what they represent.
What? Like stars in the sky?
Close. Port cities. This is an Oronese map of the waterways, a sailor's tattoo worn by wayfarers of the Dolorian century. Over 300 years ago, the sailors would mark their bodies to map their travels.
Huh. What's the use of this map?
The sailor's soul would use it to fly back home if they should die abroad. This is a sort of contraption to be reeled back in by. The silver cord, they would call it.
What travels did the dead man make?
Quite a few. Vredefort, the Oronese capital, traditionally stands on the right shoulder. He started somewhere near here, I think.
What next?
Then he made his way to the Pretto Grande, through what I think must be the Stutz Canal, an artificial channel through the Occident. From the Plecto, he sailed to the Insulindic Ocean, first the Semines Islands, then this.
She points to his heart. What is that?
Revachol. Those are the two constants. Vredefort on the shoulder, and Revachol in the heart. They started the tradition of these maps right after the discovery of Insulinde, at the dawn of the Inter-Easlary Age.
The old world passing by, and the new world already here.
Very interesting.
You said you can't read it.
I can't. This man was no sailor, and these are no ports. I can understand geographic fragments, but not their meaning.
Vredefort? Vredefort has a military academy. The Semines Islands saw a recent conflict. In Revachol, he was executed.
Ooh. Maybe it's a record of his military career.
That makes sense to me. We have no more use for a map of the waterways, just like we don't need sailors the way we used to. This is what the custom would morph into on the Occident. Mercenary tattoos.
For all the boys looking for adventure, a blood spatter on the seas.
Who could tell me more?
His platoon members? The other contractors. Though I do not suggest you go and show them that picture. This man was their friend and comrade.
Surely there are other people to ask about the tattoo. This is not necessary to complete the task, officer. It's a dangerous side task. Search elsewhere.
Stir Fry says nonsense. Ask the other merc about it? Oh no. Okay, I'll put it down. Is there another way to get it? Is there another way to get the information? Or is it like, this is a quest that we wouldn't get if we didn't put it down? Or is this actually just part of the quest that we're on about asking about the tattoos? What do you think? Alright, ask the other merc about it, you say? I'll do it. Let's do it.
Do what you have to do, Detective Dubois. I don't think deciphering that tattoo should come before public security. But if you should wade into the mob to find out, I couldn't stop you.
We will be careful, ma'am.
That's all for the tattoos. Thank you for your help.
Is there anything else I can help you with?
I think that's everything. We did so many things.
Fairweather T500. Remember that weakness you were looking for in the ceramic armor? Like, maybe it can only stop small, fast projectiles, but a large, slow-moving pry bar would shatter it? Or, if I run an electrical current through it, maybe it will melt. Or, personal favorite, frequency something radio weapon? None of that would work. You need to shoot the part of the enemy that doesn't have Fairweather T500 on it, because the armor itself is invulnerable. Good news is, so are the armor pieces on you.
That's why there's a gunshot wound in his mouth. Yeah! Hell yeah. +2 hand-eye coordination against enemies in FT 500. Wow. It's funny. I mean, that sounds... When it comes down to it, like, specific boosts to things in video games for combat are like, to specific types of enemies are very, like kind of maybe they're useful. But this one specifically, in a game that doesn't have combat, it's like... Don't get me wrong, I know that this is going to come up. This is absolutely going to come up at some point. Frequency something radio weapon. All right. Let's see. But now we don't have to suffer the what was the savoir-faire damage. Demolish. All right. Run the victim's tattoos. Ask another. Oh. So we don't. So we don't necessarily have to ask the scab leader, but it seems like we can. Perhaps another mercenary can tell you more about the hanged man's tattoos, so-called scab leader at the harbor gates. Won't count as one of the people informing you about the tattoos, but could be interesting. Oh. Okay, so this is actually unrelated. It's its own thing. Okay. We could go talk about it now. It's tough. It's tough. We are learning so much. I should save. Save my game. Okay. I'm gonna save here. I don't feel like this is gonna be a good idea. Or alternatively, actually, let's just save over the one that we had. We had just saved. I don't.
Right to work. Right to work. Shame on you!
Is there a way we can ask about it without the picture? Are you a mercenary hired by Wild Pines?
Hell no. I'm just an honest scab. I won't have talk like that around here. You understand?
It just has to be said. That was not a convincing line.
Hell no, I'm just an honest scab. That didn't sound too convincing.
Fucking loincloth.
He stares you down mutely for a second.
Loincloth? Now you see, that's not really what a scab would say, is it? Better not to press the issue further, sire. He seems tense.
Meaning, don't say very quietly. Is there a tribunal being convened by any chance?
The man's breathing steadies, but his eyes are still narrow. Slowly, he's trying to get his right-to-work dance back on.
Press the issue? Okay.
Hell no.
It just has to be said.
Say very quietly. Is there a tribunal being convened by any chance?
Fucking bug.
He breathes out slowly, his giant chest deflating and his mouth slightly open.
I'm going to interpret that as a yes. There's a tribunal, and it won't be long until it's ready.
How about you fuck off now, huh?
Okay, of course.
The lieutenant says, his voice a soothing calm. Voice. Okay. Back
the man's
off.
breathing steadies, but his eyes are still narrow. Slowly, he's trying to get his right-to-work dance back on.
Do I take out the picture? Did I kick that beehive? Take out the picture. Stir fry. You just want you just want to watch the world burn.
Shame on you. Don't think so.
He grunts, barely glancing at it. Oh. Escalate. Oh God. It was on your kernel. Give him the photo.
Wordless, he takes the photo and looks at it. Grey eyes dart back and forth on the glossy surface. His face is unmoving, hard as a stone. But beneath it, you see dead flesh in colorful rivers of polychrome, melting skin and hair.
Fucking loincloths. Really did him in.
Oh. Loincloths?
Yeah.
He's clenching his teeth. There is silent pressure behind them.
Can you tell me what the tattoo means?
Means.
He points to one tiny star in the web of lines, away from the man's heart, almost on his stomach.
What must have been Semonine?
I can tell you what this one means. Only one. You want to hear what happened here?
Yes.
Our colonel is deep in the bush here. Deep in the fucking bush. In Benital, 41. Monsoon season. He's on a reconnaissance mission.
Benital is one of the inhabited islands of the Semonese archipelago, near the Pale. Covered in jungle, it was anchor point for the Semonese nationalists in the proxy war held on the islanders' territory.
Okay.
He spent a month behind enemy lines, scouting kipped villages. Nothing but fucking bugs and snakes for fun. Men are getting restless. There's talk of switching employers.
He licks his lips, as if drunk suddenly.
With some strange emotion. This is about to get really graphic. Last moment to back off.
Hear it? Okay. Don't interrupt him.
Our boy. He's only a captain then, but he knows how these men think. If they don't see action soon.
Bear witness to their atrocities. His voice gets strangely quiet, a long, long way from right to work. His gaze pierces the paper.
At dawn, he comes upon two kips, breeding in the bushes by the river. Or maybe they weren't breeding. Maybe they were just making eyes at each other. I like to think they were breeding.
Because he's...
We shot the boy. Anyway. He was useless, but the girl, she was nice. A little fat, you know, but not too old.
I don't like where this is going. I don't like where this is going. Say nothing.
She was quite the entertainment. For the week she lasted, expired in the hands of Sarge Mason. The kind of guy who'd make Chief there shit his pants and cry like a bitch.
What?
God. Mason couldn't let go. Cut the tits off her cold body and fucking ate them.
Oh my God. Okay.
Said primitive spirits. We're watching
over
him now.
Oh, now I feel ill.
Drowned in a creek a week later. Spirits my ass.
Something stirs in your stomach.
Yeah, it's vomit. You're not really a scab leader, are you?
Fucking mask is getting sweaty. I want to take my mask off. But...
He shrugs. You were there?
No. I was in the domain. In Jamrock. Being a bouncer.
Can I have it back?
Go ahead. All right, now. Free commerce! Keep the goods flowing!
On the photo in your hands, the dead man's skin is studded with stars. Tens, hundreds of them, littering his dead skin.
Oh, I feel sick. Alright, that's cool. Oh. God. Okay. Carbonation helps a little bit. Yeah, that's real messed up. That's real messed up. That's extra messed up. Oh, okay. Good lord. All right. Okay, so I do want to check. We got that one done. Okay, so we don't even have a scroll right now. That's nice. So we've got to talk to I think I missed it. I missed it. Gotta talk to Everard again and be all like, hey, by the way, this key. There's a person in there. This background music like weirds me the fuck out. Makes me very uncomfortable for some reason. Actually, anything else to say?
Oh, hey, mister. I knew you'd be back to talk with old Leo here. No trouble at all.
Oh, yeah. Actually, I should talk to Manana first. Damn it. Damn it, I had to run all the way over here. He's probably not even gonna have anything to say. But you know. Exhaust the possibilities. Get the experience. Do the things for the skills.
Hola, Wandering Man. How can I help you?
See? I should have saved outside the place. Would never have to walk back, just had to load. That would have been a nice idea, but it's too late now, isn't it? Is it not? Alright, let's go talk to that punk. Wait. Oh, that's kind of interesting.
Mr. Dubois, every worker...
It's an organ of the All right, I'll pull for this. I might not go with what you decide, but he leans toward you, waiting for you to complete his sentence. Yeah, a member of the board is the correct one. Well, correct. You know what I mean. A member of the board.
That's right, Mr. Dubois. I see the socialist democratic fervor now burns in your heart, too. How can I help you today?
Ah, man. See, I helped him by doing... I don't know, this guy's kind of... See, this guy's also a weasel, and I don't like it. It did it, Everett. I made it shadier.
What?
The brew. The shady brew.
Oh, how could I forget your little side project? Well done, Harry. Well done. Don't even tell me what it was. But good job. I love it when workers take the initiative like this.
Everett, about the weasel.
You fucked up. You waited too long, the weasel came back, and now you can't open the door I asked you to open.
Ben looks you straight in the eye.
Everett forgives, Harry. Don't cry, my boy. It's gonna be all right. I'm still gonna tell you about the murder. That's just the way I am. Benevolent.
I thought I had more time.
Now let's get down to brass tacks. It's time for men like me and you to figure out who's killed who and why. Real police work is gonna start happening now. I promise you, Harry, this is gonna be good.
I've heard about a connection between the lynching and the strike. I'd like to hear what you know about it.
By now, I'm sure you've figured out who the dead man was working for. The bad guys. Wild Pines. Sent to scare us. Another violent measure of the top hats against us flat caps.
What? Sorry, what? Quoi? I'm listening.
Harry, this strike is the culmination of many, many mistakes made by the Wild Pines group. They tried to shut the strike down by sending in armed mercenaries.
You mean our victim?
A security contractor? Can you imagine that? Workers standing in peaceful protest, united in the spirit of fellowship, and they send hired killers to mow us down with machine gun fire?
He performs a motion as if spraying bullets from a machine gun.
I'm talking beasts, hardened killers from proxy wars in Yisut, Semenine, Sadamoritsa, you name it, they've done it. Raping, killing, burning villages, killing little children for the Senorita Pineapple Company, Harry.
Is that a reference to, like... what is it? The bananas. Chiquita? Wait, is it Chiquita? I can't remember. I feel like there was some... Anyway.
Everything they did there, they brought over here. They want to turn Revachol into a third world slum. Honestly, the only thing they didn't do is kill the village elephant.
Oh, hold on. You have a village elephant?
No, Harry, the elephant is metaphorical and so is the village, but the mercs and their brutality are very real.
Go on.
Now, I haven't personally witnessed the brutalities out there. I have the luxury of staying in my container, you see. If I need to go somewhere, they just move my container.
He laughs. Wait, they move the container?
Yes, I'm an old man, Harry. My legs aren't what they used to be. They lift my office with that big crane. It's actually very fun. You should try it.
Yep, hence the term Banana Republic. Yeah.
But enough about me and my fun container. The killers the company hired, I think there were 3 of them, all hardened commando types. One of them got downright suicidal, getting drunk, violent, a little rapey. Even their own negotiator couldn't control him. That's your boy, the one who likes hanging out and trees.
By negotiator, you mean Joyce?
Harry, what you need to realize is, we dock workers are not pushovers. We got grit, Harry. This whole neighborhood does. Push us hard enough and we push back. And when we do, we push to kill.
Wait, the whole neighborhood is in on it?
Potentially, Harry, potentially. We got arm wrestling champions, rowing club people, Ex-coal miners, tough guys, all ready to spring into action for their home base.
Who exactly did the pushing?
There's a militant wing inside the Union. A group of people whose duties don't involve manual labor, but peacekeeping in the neighborhood, making sure everything runs smoothly.
The Hardy Boys?
That sounds a bit like organized crime.
They're like you guys. Idealistic people who want to make sure bad things don't happen. And if they already have, well, punishment must follow.
Again, that sounds like organized crime.
So these idealists killed our victim?
One day Titus Hardy, leader of this peacekeeping faction, comes up to me and says, "Boss, socialist democratic fervor drove us to take it upon ourselves to kill this beast that was burdening the land." He probably worded it differently, but that was the idea. Sure sounded to me like they killed him. I gave them 2 weeks paid leave and told them to lay low to avoid retaliation.
Aren't you worried we might arrest them for this?
Oh, I'm not at all worried about that. These are not the kind of men who get arrested. They're Martinez boys, tough and gritty. I'd like to see the man who takes them in. Besides, I sent my lawyer girl to look after them.
If he's just boasting, then it sure doesn't feel like that to you. He's not worried. He places a lot of faith in that lawyer girl. Perhaps this is a tactical error. Anyway.
There was a bullet in the hanged man's
So
head.
they shot him.
He sounds pleasantly surprised.
He was shot in the head before he was hanged.
How odd. I don't know what to say, Lieutenant. They told me they hanged him. A hanged man is what I saw when I took a look into that yard.
Well, they did hang him.
It's impossible to say if he's telling the truth, sire.
What I do know is, the case is in safe hands. If anyone can get to the bottom of this shot and hanged man, it's my 2 little policemen. Godspeed, policeman.
How do you know the mercenaries were hired by the shipping company?
How do I know? Let me tell you about these people. That's their MO. It's what they do. Last winter, some poor workers in Terminal E went on a little strike. The company sent in Sediment, a security contractor. The strike was over the workers' right to wear protective footwear, Harry. These guys turn up and start beating people. Tell you what, Harry, I wouldn't be surprised if we got the same mercenary company after a little rebranding. And I'm sure as hell not surprised to see an army of scabs under my gates.
So you believe the scabs were organized by the security contractor?
I mean...
You said it. Hell, one of those guys looks big enough to take down that proverbial elephant. Boys like that don't just happen to show up during strikes.
The name of the company is Krenel this time. It might have been Sediment before.
Of course. You're always one step ahead of me, Harry. I'm no genius. I'm in this position because people like me.
The remaining mercenaries are organizing a tribunal to take on the Hardys.
Tribunal? That sounds serious, Harry. We Union men should be shitting ourselves. I wish you hadn't told me that. I'm gonna lose sleep over this. Let's change the subject.
Why? What?
He's clearly happy about the tribunal.
Yeah. Okay, cool. That's what I thought. You don't seem too worried about it.
Harry, what do I really think about the tribunal? You're trying to climb to second base with old Everard before you've even courted him properly.
He wants you to do more things for him before.
Damn it. You mentioned a lawyer girl?
Oh, Liz is a bright one. I paid for that law degree myself, thinking it'll probably turn her all fancy. But hell, Harry, she came back a firebrand socialist. Sometimes she scares me with her zeal.
Tell me about Titus Hardy and his crew.
Oh, they are simply fine young men, all 7 of them. Exemplary Union members, always working to advance their position in the local socialist democratic movement. Core members. Old Theo used to run them, but things really kicked into gear when Titus took the reins and named the group after himself. Gotta love his initiative.
Theo?
Interesting. Who's second in command?
They're almost all of them great guys, born leaders. Whatever happened, I'm sure they only had the best interests of Martinez and Revachol in mind.
Didn't answer the question.
Work with them. Hell, interview them. But don't fight them. They really are just like you. Men who like beer, women, and some order on the streets.
He's betting on them being useless to you.
Everard, I met these Hardys. Can you ask them to cooperate with me?
But of course. It's the least I can do for my good friend Harry. I'll do it right after we've concluded this talk.
I feel like this is gonna...
Also, Harry, here's 5 real.
Wait, why are you giving it to me?
I'm not giving you anything. I'm just holding out 5 real.
Needless to say, this is another move. Don't take it.
Yeah. I don't need it. I only wanted you to help me with the Hardy Boys.
Oh, I wasn't offering it to you, just holding it out there. But I'm willing to share information. Was there anything else?
Good talk. Let's conclude for now.
Was it a good talk? I'm not sure we made much headway here. I was hoping we'd bust the case wide open. Heck, I even wanted to tell you what I really want to achieve with the strike.
Sorry.
I don't know what happened, Harry. I wanted you to feel like Mr. Martinez. And of course, I also wanted you to find your gun. But it's like I can't completely trust you. Yet.
Yet?
Yes, Harry. It's like I can't fully trust you if you're not a man of the left. I want to, but I just can't.
A man of the left. So you have to be a social democrat.
Aha.
He's been hurt too much in the past by men who aren't social democrats.
I'm gonna pull for this one. I'm not. I'm feeling like it's option 3 or something that seems like the most reasonable, but I'll read through them. Number 1 is, I'm not a man of the left. I'm a patriot of Revachol. Number 2 is, you're right not to trust me. I take care of me. I'm a hustler. I grind. I'm a money engineer. Ugh, hustler. Grind. Hard workers. What's that supposed to mean? I'm more left than you are. And number 4 is, this is another corrupt scheme, isn't it? I'm neither left nor right. I do what my heart tells me to do. Alright. What do you feel? Goodness, that's quick. This is, alright, so we got 2 options here. We'll do, 3 is odds and 4 is evens. And I got a 20, so...
What does your heart tell you about your lost gun, Harry? Does it tell you to forget about it? Or do you think it wants to be found? I think it's lonely and cold. I think it wants to be found, and I have a proposal for you.
And what would this entail?
Once again, I require nothing unethical or illegal of you. You just need to get 2 little signatures on this piece of paper, and then mail it to my accountant in La Delta.
Oof. Kim, what do you think of this?
Depends. I don't think what we just got from Mr. Clare was very useful.
He studies Everard.
As I said, it weighs on me heavily. But once we get really talking, Well, I'm gonna hand you the keys to Martinez, and maybe even help you figure out who's behind this killing.
He's saying as little as possible, as vaguely as he can, deliberately omitting things.
What are the signatures for?
I'm glad you asked, Harry. The Union is going to build a modern youth center in Martinez. It will be righteous. We're gonna get those teenagers off drugs and on roller skates.
On roller
There's
skates.
a nameless little street on the coast with some old houses around it. Most people have already signed. I just need 2 more signatures to get this mission off the ground, Harry.
You mean the fishing village?
Yes, yes, the little cul-de-sac on the coast, where all the men have drowned in either the sea or the bottle. A gloomy place, doesn't have that Union attitude.
You're already pretty deep into this. What's a little more? No one can see you here in Martinez.
What will happen to the current
They are
occupants?
just gonna have to deal with the construction noise for 6 months, and then they'll be living like kings. Right next to a fancy new youth center, designed by the best architects from Stella Marie.
Stir Fry, what are your thoughts on this?
Is he absolutely sure the tenants won't be thrown out in the street?
Are you 100% sure no one's gonna end up homeless?
Am I? Harry, these people, Martinez is the most important thing in my life. I would never let anything bad happen to them.
Yeah, sounds shady, no joke.
We're gonna build a youth center there. The value of their properties goes up and kids have a place to play in. I'm looking out for these people, not pulling the rug from under them, Harry. I'm looking out for all of Martinez, not just the harbor.
He means it.
Jess. Hi, Jess. You definitely trust him? I'm sensing sarcasm. Stir Fry says a youth center would be pretty sweet. And I don't know. I mean, sure. A youth center would. You like the youth center idea and you don't trust him? For real. I mean, you feel like the every worker a member of the board thing is a good idea though? Oh yeah, me too. I'm with you. What do you think? Am I going to reject it or take it? Here, I'll just pull for it. Stir Fry say, like Manana said, everyone is corrupt. It's good to have a corrupt person on your side. I'll be honest, there is something to, like... Yeah, okay. Alright. Fine, if I happen to be there, I can ask them.
You bring joy to my heart, Harry. Such a pleasure to be working with you.
He hands you an open white envelope.
You need to get signatures from Isabel Sadie and Lillian Carter. The cul-de-sac is right past the pawn shop and across the canal. I heard there was some trouble with the water lock, but it should be fixed now. Once you have the signatures, mail this to 13022 La Rocca in La Delta. Then we can talk about your gun.
what it comes down to is I really want to put a point into rhetoric so that I can try to open that door. Or try to open the shipping container. We could even do meditation to try to get another point into it.
You're back before the cargo container. Its draw has not lessened since you were last here. If anything, it seems to have grown slightly.
Just love that you open it with rhetoric. Alright, well, let's look at our new things that we have, or our new thing. Oh, a white envelope with a stamp attached to the upper right corner, handed to you by Everett Clare. Inside is some legal documents with 2 names printed on them, Isabel Sadie and Lillian Carter. Both signatures are required.
You take the legal documents out of the envelope, a 12 to 40 month construction period, and the zoning plan in the addendum.
I like that very much. Look at the zoning plan. Actually, we're gonna take a break. We are going to take a break, and then I will be back in just a little bit. So get stretched out, go get a drink, grab a snack, whatever. Go to the bathroom, and we will be back in just a little bit, and we will tackle this. And we'll try to maybe, I don't know, try to get into this container. Anyway, back in a few minutes. All right. Let us return. And let's look more at this white envelope.
You take the legal documents out of the envelope, a 12 to 40 month construction period, and the zoning plan in the addendum.
And then again, we'll put a point into rhetoric and do mediation. After we've cleared this out, we'll put a point into rhetoric, do mediation, try to open this again. I'll see if we can boost our stats. Look at the zoning plan.
The youth center cuts into the ocean like the bow of some great modern ship. Apparently, it's going to cover most, if not all, of the street and the square between the existing houses. It's 3 stories tall. It's going to be awfully close to the already existing buildings, almost wall to wall, practically integrating them into the youth center. This is either an ominous or cool architectural choice. Hard to say. My money is on cool. Looks like a cubic pyrite.
I mean, I don't think pyrite comes in non-cubic. Wait, no, it does. Does it? I don't know. Kim, what do you think of this?
I'm no property lawyer, but it looks fine. I like the print size. They're not selling or leasing anything. It's not the perfect solution, but...
He shrugs.
How else are you going to build something? It's always inconvenient to build things, and citizens inevitably have disagreements over such construction projects. But there's no other way.
Damn it! Let's try to find it.
There doesn't seem to be anything of interest here. No fine print. You're smart. You can read.
Wow. I'm surprised that we failed that. Am I smart? Am I? Oh well. I guess I might have to look for a loophole. Put another point into logic and put a... Yeah. Damn cubic pyrite. Son of a nugget. I wanted to use this point for something else. But we're gonna get another point soon, so... Son of a bitch. Oh well.
You take the legal documents out of the envelope. A 12 to 40 again. The document doesn't seem to have any hidden clause. Maybe, just maybe, what you see is what you get with Mr. Everard.
Stir fry. Ha! Son of a bitch. That's messed up. I don't even care. I didn't save. Okay. My dumb ass. This must be like right after the thing. Yeah, this must be right after it. Means I should make a hard save. Alright, let's take a look. Yeah, okay. Get Isabel and Lillian in the nameless fishing village down the coast to sign Everard's document. Once the signatures are secured, mail the document to Everard's accountant using the mailbox on the plaza in front of the Whirling. Oh, the one we kick! Well, the one you can kick. Okay, so this time I'm gonna go outside the container and we're gonna save, then we're gonna try to look at the docks, then we're gonna put a point into rhetoric. Okay, let's see if maybe we can fudge the numbers so that we don't have to put we can get 97 on the upswing. Not exactly sure what I mean by that, but...
You take the legal documents out of the envelope. A 12 to 40 month construction period and the zoning plan in the addendum.
Look at the zoning plan.
The youth center cuts into the ocean. It's going
Right.
to be awful. This is either an ominous or cool argument. My money is on cool.
Ah.
Looks like a cubic pyrite.
Oh. Damn you, conceptualization. Okay, so... Kim, what do you think of this?
No problem. How else are you going to build something? It's always inconvenient to build things.
Give it a shot.
And citizens, inevitably, there is no...
Better.
The simple truth is, the current residents are going to lose their street access, and for the next 12 to 40 months, their lives will be dominated by constant construction noise right next door.
Wait, what are the ramifications of this?
Once the construction starts, it'll probably take a few months, a year maybe, for even the most stubborn occupants to get tired of living like this. After that, they'll sell their property for cheap and move out.
Look, Kim, point to the photocopy. These people are going to move away. Can we do something about it?
I should have seen it.
Lieutenant frowns as he reads over the document again.
Everard probably has eyes on us, but we could try to get other people to sign this instead of those listed. Or you could forge their signatures yourself. By the time he finds out, we'll already be gone.
Corruption to corruption, am I right? Now where would be... Okay. So now, let's save again. Because it's a good idea. We'll put a point into rhetoric. And then we'll do a... this thing. Though I fucked it up, so I'm gonna have to load because I don't want to wait 3 minutes. We'll put, yeah. And we'll, do the, damn it, what is that called? Oh! It's global? Of course it is. Of course it's global. That makes sense to me. I gotta arrange my equipment anyway. Let's see. What do we need? What do we not need, first of all? Let's put the core. And where are sick boots? Now, what are we looking for? We are looking for rhetoric, and that I don't think we have I don't think there's anything that we really have that gives us a boost to that. Oh, I was wrong. Endurance, half-light, reaction speed, minus to rhetoric. Plus 2 to authority. That's 1 to composure. Yeah, I think that's all we've got. And it's locked anyway. What was I gonna... Okay. Ah, somewhere private where you feel safe enough to sleep. Find someone to sign the document instead of the intended signees. Wait a second. Forging the signatures... I mean, wouldn't that be as if they had signed the document? I don't know. Or would it just come out that they hadn't signed the document and that someone forged the signatures? Doesn't matter. Okay. Oh my god, I cannot remember. Meditation, that's it. Alright. Let's put a point. I'm gonna save again. We'll just save over our last one. Then we'll put a point in, and then we'll do meditation, and then we'll have you move. Give me if you're feeling so inclined, if you're capable of doing so, we'll have you put a point into intellect for me, from I don't know, physique or motorics or something. But yeah, let's get a point in rhetoric.
You're back before the cargo container. Its draw has not lessened since you were last
It
here.
is not.
If anything, it seems to have grown slightly.
It is not simple. Wow, okay. Let's do the meditation. Have you give me a point in intellect. To persuade that door to open. That's a tough check. Nope. Well, alright, let's give this a shot.
And, as it's always been, it's impossible to open a container with rhetoric. Maybe you're losing your mind.
There's part of me that wants to game this. I actually feel like I should load it and then see if I can get some more points against this, like if buying more dice. Screw that. Screw it. I'm scumming. I don't care. I'm scum. I'm not gonna try again. I just, you know, limited points when it comes to levels. All right. I could probably fast travel, can't I? Maybe I should do that instead. Okay. And I suspect that talking to Everard would increase my the perceived authority that I have, even though it would be probably still pretty impossible. To pass this guy's check. Wait. Oh. Yeah, get help from the union boss. Okay. Oh. Authority, so maybe we don't actually need authority so much as we just needed to talk to Everard. I guess we're just going back to the house to try to forge the docks or something. Let's see. Or the whirlings, find speed and sniff it. Just, you know. I do want to get all of these quests out of the way. We'll see if what's-his-name wants to give us some. Or, wait, is this stuff...
Hello again. How can I help you?
Care to share your Pyrrholidon with me?
Have you tried it before?
The lieutenant steps away, pretending to admire some of the knickknacks on display. Looks like he doesn't want to get involved. He won't be your knock, but he won't be thrilled about this either.
I haven't, but don't worry, I can take it.
If you say so. Here you go, man.
Presents a large cap-shaped object in the palm of his hand. Very odd-looking.
Sure about this.
Wait, why wouldn't I be sure?
Because it's an anti-radiation drug, and you're a cop, not a post-apocalyptic scavenger.
Oh. Maybe we'll need it later. Actually, I changed my mind. I don't need any Holodon. Please take it.
I respect your decision, officer. What else can I help you with?
Nothing right now. I think it was Kuno would have the sniffing item. The item for sniffing. The required sundry to complete the action. Whoa, whoa, whoa. What the hell is going on here? What is happening here? Let's save again.
Does Kuno care?
Let's discuss these illegal narcotics again.
Been waiting for you to fucking man up. In there is Kuno's violent dad
Oh,
on steroids.
shit.
Kuno's dad does steroids and speed. If you can take him, you can have half the speed.
That's right. I don't really want to go through this.
Okay, Kuno's listening.
I'm not going in there.
Kuno sees you're too...
Another sane decision, detective.
I'm racking up them sane decisions. Alright, I'm off.
Kuno doesn't...
Does she have any speed?
Kuno, the pig's getting pretty close to me. Come to snuff my...
Nope. Don't want to do that. Already freaking me out. I'll get stabbed in the eyes. Let's see. I do want to go in and go chat with our friend upstairs. I wonder if there's anything new here. I don't know why there would be.
A thick layer of coal dust.
Nope. Anything with the bear?
The bear's eyes are still glowing red, watching
Nope.
over.
Didn't think so. All right. It is. It is quite dark in here. Yes. I guess let's be reasonable about this and just equip a flashlight. Come on. Hello again.
Oh, it's you again. Are you looking for a dye?
I would like to order a dye from you.
Of course. Tell me what you have in mind.
Sorry, I don't actually know what dye I want.
How about an amber dye?
Amber, a poor man's gold?
Who told you amber was cheap? It's beautiful, really, and has been treasured since the ancient times. For 7 real, I'll craft you a 13-sided die from piece of amber with a fossilized insect. It's perfect for those who can't seem to let go of their past.
Sorry, 13?
I had a feeling.
She smiles but says nothing more. $7? Hell yeah, it's a deal.
Great. See you in 8 hours then.
Damn it.
Was there anything else?
Can I order another die?
I'm sorry. I'm a bit overloaded just now, so I can only produce 1 die per customer.
Damn! 13 is interesting. Like, it doesn't work, first of all. Like, that's not a reasonable shape. All right. Why? Oh, it contains 8 bottles. Oh, so it'll be ready at 8. Be sure to have somebody with you. Oh, you can... Okay, that's cool. Scoot this back then. Put this down here. Alright, so only gonna be streaming for another 40 minutes or so. Is that right? Is that right? Is that the amount of time? 36 minutes. It's like thereabouts. But there's still time. Alright, now. An Inland Empire, really?
Yes?
Not great. You'd fudge it a little bit. Or we could wait. I think we could fudge it a lot. I feel like we've got a lot of Inland Empire stuff. Oh. Okay, maybe not. It might be one of those things, like, where... Yeah. Okay, looks like we only have the one. Or 2. Oh, right, because we got +1 here. Yeah, so let's... Put your tie back. Cause gotta get that drama. Also, never know when you're gonna want to pick something up. Do we get a save on? All right, now let's see the map. Let's go to the shacks. That was weird.
Aye, the sea's gonna calm down soon. I can feel it. The wind is turning southeast. What's on your mind, officer?
Why does she care about the waves so much?
What is it with you and those waves?
What is it with waves and fishermen? We need to be out there with them, fishing, making a living. So I asked them to accommodate me. But until that happens, I can try to assist you the best I can. So, what will it be, officer?
She needs to go on a date with another drunk badly. I don't really want to do that. Don't really want to. Or, you know, I just saved, right? And what's the hurt, you know, what hurts? It never hurt to save more than once. Unless you just keep saving. I do want to see what she's going to say.
He's going to calm down soon. I can feel
I was asking you to get, I was asked to get your signature.
Are you? This says by signing, I agree to living with construction noise. What exactly is the Union building?
Everett's planning to turn some of the village into a youth center.
What a nice idea. Wouldn't have thought that.
Her voice trails off.
She sounds incredulous about the niceness of the idea.
Thought what exactly?
That Everard and the Union have nice plans for anything. I thought they only cared about themselves. Well, I guess Union members have children too.
And those members have a vote when electing the head of the local chapter.
On second thought, don't sign the papers.
Aye, if you say so. Probably better that way. I mean, who likes construction noise?
Now, old lady's the other one, right?
Our tenant, the policeman. I hope the waves don't keep you up at night. What can I help you with?
I was asked to get your signature.
Eh? What's this about? Come now, I can't read all the scribble. Tell me what it says.
It's just a real estate deal. Nothing ominous. Real estate. Everett wants to turn part of the village into a little youth center.
Huh. I might be half blind, but it looks like part of the village is gonna be a street. The best part. The part we need to get out of our houses. Have you asked Lillian about this? I won't even consider signing till I know she's on board.
She hands the envelope back. Yeah. Don't be afraid to say weird things. I'm never afraid to say weird things. That's not necessarily true. Alright, let's... I guess save again. No, not load. Save. Very important distinction there. An incredibly important one, in fact.
You take the legal documents out of the envelope, a 12 to 40 month construction period, and the zoning plan in the addendum.
Let's see if we can up our interfacing. I don't know that we can, but it's worth a shot, I suppose. Let's see. Perception, exposure, interfacing. Oh, wait, no. That's not going to help. Probably not likely. I'm wondering if, there's only a couple categories that offer an increase to any one particular stat, or something, and it doesn't look like we will be able to do that anyway. So at least we don't have any, we've got the increased interface and we don't have anything cutting away from it, so that is at least a relief. Suppose we could try meditation again. I don't know how well it's gonna work, but yeah, let's try this.
You take the legal documents out of the envelope.
It's not great.
A 12 to 14 month construction period.
Hold on.
And the zoning plan in the addendum.
Oof, 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 oof. Thoughts to just a moment. All right. There we go. Much better. Much better. Give it a shot.
With a confident flourish, you complete your forgery. What do you see on the signature line?
Two names, Isabel Sadie and Lillian Carter.
Indeed, they look distinctly different and very convincing. These might as well be their actual signatures. But they're not, and the document will be nullified if they dispute it. That means Everard will have to start over.
Perfect.
All you need to do now is mail the signatures to Everard's accountant in La Delta. There was a mail delivery box in the plaza, near the corner of the bookstore.
Perfect. Excellent. I did it. Did it. It's good. It's good. It's fun. Okay, now is there anything else that we have to take care of in the area? And be patient. I don't know where we would find any of that, find one, but how the hell do I get into this secret passage? Let's head over here. I did want to pop in and check who was... Yeah. Alright, let's save again. Which I think, ironically, is saved in the same spot? Or am I confused?
The door has braved the elements for decades.
Yes.
The royal lion, Guillaume's kitten. This knocker will last a lifetime and then some. No answer.
That already defeats the point, doesn't it? Let's get out of here.
That's fair. But I want to get in there if there's something fun in there. I feel like there might be something fun in there. Actually, I don't want that to be to muss things up at all. Let's just pretend I didn't do it. Wow. If you're that far removed from the area, you can't even click over there. That's actually interesting. Maybe it's to prevent Maybe it's to prevent you from finding hidden areas that you can't get to? I don't know. I'm not a doctor. I have no idea. Not a single clue. You want to go in here, though. This whole area is flippin' confusing. I really feel like there's gotta be something. There has got to be something somewheres. Or not. I don't know. Not a clue. Actually, I want to see if she has anything to say.
I've got nothing to say to you. Why are you wasting your time?
Are you the hardy girl?
I am not.
She says dryly.
You could be Liz. You could be anything. You could even be a model.
Even a mod? Glenn, I went to law school. I am an attorney.
There you go. Maybe we'll talk later. Yeah, I'll talk at you later then. Cook's still here.
The man ponders his cooking utensils and gives you a little nod. He looks up at you. Shrugging is an international sign for...
Hell, I don't know. I just want to get in there. Just want to get in there. Okay, so let's, I guess, post that mail, get some more information. Okay.
The dented yellow mailbox greets you with its graffito, bullet holes, and an RCM sticker.
Drop the white envelope into the mailbox.
You drop the white envelope in the darkness. It lands with a soft thud on what sounds like a couple of letters. About a week's worth of mail as collected in there. They'll empty this very soon.
How do you figure? If there's a week's worth of mail collected, I feel like that's more of an indication that they won't be collecting it soon, or really at all.
Probably did the right thing. You can't trust that slug Everard. You know he's going to play you somehow.
Feels like it.
All right, let's go back to Everard. If we don't mention anything to him, he won't know before it's too late.
That sounds like a lot of pressure. Sounds like a lot of pressure. Oh, up here. All right, baby. Oh, I should also buy a book so I can pass time. I can do that later. I can do that later on. It's funny, like, the whole thing is an interactable object, or the whole thing is an object. You can only interact with him, which is a little interesting. All right. Let him know that you mailed that shit. Save him one more time. Let's do it. You sleazy, slimy bastard.
Mr. Dubois, every worker, member of the board. How can I help you today?
Fixic. Welcome, first of all. That's commentary that he's more desk than a man. You know? That's fairly true, especially considering that he was talking about the fact that he doesn't get around very well and they just move his whole container if he needs to go somewhere. How you doing? Also, it's done. I mailed the signatures you asked me to mail.
The Golden Boy returns once more.
The Golden Boy.
Wonderful. Simply wonderful, Harry. Of course. I already knew this.
Also, did I say your name right?
My friend, the mailman, confirms the letter is on its way. You've done a great thing today. You've given the children of Martinez a real future, Harry, and I feel I can finally trust you now. You're in my inner circle. You too, Mr. Kitsuragi. We can talk about anything. The strike, the murder, your lost gun, nothing is off the table.
More or less? All right, perfect. Good to hear. Good to hear.
See? Forging that signature really paid off.
Perfect.
Well done, sire. By guile and deceit, you're in.
We don't want to bring this up. It's basically Russian, so whatever. Oh, okay, very cool. So there's a good chance that I wouldn't be able to pronounce it correctly. Yeah, it doesn't matter. I mean, I'm sure it would require. I'm sure I could after, you know, being taught, but it's not likely in this situation, is it? Did you order the hangman killed?
I did not, Harry. Although I am very, very glad he's dead.
What do you gain from him being dead?
Why, a war, of course.
And what do you have to gain from a war?
Victory, Mr. Kitsuragi. I have victory to gain. We are going to start a war with the Wild Pines group and win before they even realize there is a war.
Have you heard of what two giant Ceres hornets can do to an entire colony of bees? They destroy it.
I have. It's a great story, Harry. Did you also know how the bee colony kills the giant hornet? They swarm and blanket it entirely until it suffers a massive heat stroke and dies.
Interesting.
He crosses his hands contently, thinking of the interior temperature of the wasp rising.
Harry, we outnumber them 1,500 to 1. And that's just Martinez. With all the unions in Revachol, and with public opinion on our side, we can hold off 2 men, or 15 men, or even 50 men. The more they send, the worse it's going to look for them. They made a huge mistake hiring those guys. No one likes foreign mercenaries. The leftists hate them, the fascists hate them, even the moralists think they're in bad taste.
In bad taste. How is this connected to the strike?
Harry, there is no strike, only war. Class war. Or, in business terms, a dawn raid. Or wait. Is that when you still pay them something? Because we won't do that.
I don't know.
We're not going to give nothing. We're going to take Terminal B away from them. The roads, the gates, the containers, that big crane, even the damn coffee maker. We're going to take all of it for the people. And fuck Wild Pines.
The word fuck rings like a gunshot from his mouth. He doesn't swear often.
So that's why you haven't let Joyce in?
Yes. It's also why I let that midget Gaumont go. He's too nice. I can't put him through this. Plus, he knows how to get in here. That woman can't tell her tits from her asshole. She has no chance.
typical communist. Can't make an omelet without breaking a couple million eggs. It's a big omelet. Bound to be some shells in it. And I would argue the trait may not be unique to communists. It might just be unique to people who... not idealists, but... what's the word I'm looking for? Ends justify the means kind of people. So, what?
Tits from her arsehole. It's a local saying.
Actually, no, it's not.
Why are you telling me your plans? Hey, hooray for that rhetoric boost. Why are you telling me your plans?
Because we're friends, Harry. Besides, it doesn't matter now. You can go tell her if you want. It won't change the course of events. We have a significant head start.
I like that the reason he let Gaumont go was because he was too nice. He was like, you don't need this. There is something to be said about the whole, like, the corruption situation in here.
It's already happening.
How many of you guys are there in the Union?
2,372. Plus yours truly, of course.
That's not 1,500 to 1, then. It's like 1,200. Well, just short of 1,200. Well, 1,180 or something.
2,373 is a sizable contingent for a labor organization in Revachol.
But, you know, splitting hairs and all that. Splitting hairs, not spitting hairs. It sounded like... Okay. How are you going to fund your new independent harbor?
Oh, you mean what sort of goods are going to be flowing through? How am I going to replace all the contacts we'll lose once the poo-poo hits the fan? The clients will ditch us. Harry, we've thought of everything.
Clients would take a well-known multinational conglomerate over a local mobster any day.
Can't possibly hope to continue like you have. Clients will leave en masse.
Sure, some will go, but mark my words. The company will be unpleasantly surprised to see how many of them stay loyal to Martinez and to the new competitive contracts we can offer. With renewed zeal sparked by communal ownership, the men will be shipping those containers double time. You'll be surprised to see how fast things go without parasites latching on. We'll have our hands free to pursue bold, exotic new revenue streams.
That's drugs.
Drugs!
Drug trafficking.
Drug trafficking? Don't be stupid, Mr. Kitsuragi.
Aw.
There are perfectly legal, 100% ethical chemical factories on the Samaran Isola. You don't need to be colonialist about it.
You're not trafficking drugs, but you're supplying the supplies.
All they do is produce components to keep the pharmaceutical industry running. That's people's health we're talking about. Old grannies, little babes, people with disabilities.
That's just the top of the iceberg, though, isn't it?
The company thinks transporting these chemicals in bulk looks bad, has bad optics, may be illegal in some countries. The Debarders Union, however, we're all about the large volume column.
In bulk shipping, large volume column is a major buyer, a shark.
We're gonna transport the living daylights out of those materials, Harry. So your sick kid can get his benefed, and your wacky uncle doesn't have to come off risperidone.
Hey, wacky can be a good thing.
Benefed is a children's cold medicine, usually apricot flavored, and risperidone is used to treat severe psychosis.
Risperidone sounds like a an antifungal.
And the kids on the street can get speed and pyrrolidone.
I'm an old-fashioned guy, Mr. Kitsuragi. I sometimes grab a beer with the boys, but I have no idea about the things you just mentioned.
He smiles.
But if I were to supply ingredients for some sort of rainbow party, I would make sure the Union took a fantastic share. And I'd keep that stuff far away from Martinez.
Hmm.
He's basically admitting to it.
I will say it does make sense to regulate the drug trade. Like if things are like, it's like if things are going to exist, it is better to regulate them than it is to just let them exist in the hands of people who don't pay attention to laws. Like, you know, in my opinion, drugs being illegal it's like the heart, you know, people are still going to seek them out, and people are still going to try to get people to seek them out. I don't know. My argument's kind of also is pretty lax, considering it's not lax. It's pretty weak, considering that, you know, legal pharmaceutical companies still try to, you know, sell stuff, and they don't have as much regulation as I believe they should. So there is that. I don't know. Oversight. Lots of oversight. More oversight. I have to admit, that's a well put together plan and far removed from you.
It's also far removed from my men and the people of Martinez who've put their trust in me. Anyway, let's not focus on the sensationalism of the drug trade. This hypothetical drug trade is all anyone ever seems to be interested in. It would only be a small part of the harbor's turnover, just like the harbor is, but a small part of Martinez.
Hmm. Oh, I don't even know what to say here. So is there a trade or isn't there?
Let's look at the big picture. Martinez as a whole. There are little girls out there with dreams of making music. Young mothers who want to start businesses. Models who want to walk catwalks, and steel welders who want to weld steel. I'm gonna unite them all into one economic body. We're gonna incorporate this place to Kingdom Come. Everyone's gonna be in on the wealth, and everyone's gonna pull their weight.
Let's keep focusing on the drug trade. He was almost admitting to it.
I feel like this is a little bit too transparent. Hmm. Hmm. I'll pull for this one. Options are, hold on, I don't want to look at the big picture. I want to look at the drug trade you almost admitted to, which I feel is a little too much, but at the same time it might be it. Two, well, I mean, if it has the word incorporate in it, then I like it. I'm a money guy. Number three is, that's very ambitious. I love what you're doing for the working man. Number four is, I'm not feeling the whole, a whole lot of Revachol here. Not enough flags or kings. Number five is, honestly, it's not my place to judge or express an opinion. What do you feel about this one? Yeah, oh no, political choice, right? I'm just gonna go with number one if, yeah, okay, so.
No, Harry. That's boring. All right, it's gone. The hypothetical raw materials trade is off the table. It's such a small and insignificant slice of revenue, I'm cutting it. Boys, Harry felt queasy about it. We're not doing it. Can we talk about my beautiful incorporated Martinez and its many-sided business ventures now? This bold new vision of incorporated socialism I'm offering?
It's RP choice anyway? Yeah. I was gonna say, a working man, yes. There's some, I don't know, there's some stuff that he's doing that really just rubs me wrong, especially that deal that we screwed him over on, that he doesn't know we screwed him over on, with the building. I'm just gonna say, honestly, it's not my place to judge or express an opinion.
Harry, the length you're willing to go to keep your nose clean is remarkable. You will always have a warm bed in Mr. Clare's household, my friend, and a special place in the future of Martinez.
Can I ask about specific union members?
We're way past specific union members now. This is the big time. We're talking about the future of Revachol here, Harry. You can bother Leonard with that. He loves to run his mouth on such matters. But I'm in big-time mode, Harry.
We might have to do that.
There's something different about him now. He's more vibrant, more alive in his big-time mode.
Well, shit. Can I get my gun now?
Harry, I've got to be honest with you. Your gun was found 2 days ago. Withholding this information weighed heavily on me. But it had to be done.
Fine, where is it?
An old woman has it, and let me tell you, Harry, word on the street is she's a character.
Oh.
So watch out.
This must be the woman who bought the gun from Roy. The one he described as terrifying.
So the gun's still with the woman who bought it from Roy.
Yes, the same one. I see you've done your research. The pawn shop made the gun easy to track. Crazy stuff, Harry. Selling your gun like that? Wild. Anyway. The neighbors of this old woman contacted my men because they trust me and the Debardeurs Union. Apparently, she was waving it around at the entrance to her building.
You can't do nothing to him anyway, even if he straight admits anything. I mean, he's prepared to face heavily armed guard militia. Yeah, that's fair.
Waving the gun around doesn't sound good. None of this does.
She was waving it around at people?
As I said, she's a character. I didn't have time for details. It sounds like she's unstable, but don't worry. No one got hurt.
We might be looking at someone with a medical history here. Watch out. Unstable is good, actually. She will be easier to disarm. No, actually, unstable is pretty bad.
Oh. Thank you, H.E. So good. All right. Who is this old woman?
Unfortunately, I don't know anymore. You're gonna have to go in blind, Harry. But she's an old lady. How dangerous can she possibly be? Oh, and she calls herself the Pigs.
I'm sorry, you don't know anymore? Oh, okay. He said that wrong. He said that statement. It's 2 words anymore. He doesn't know any more information. It's not that he doesn't know any more. It's just weird implications despite being...
There it is again. The Pigs. Like Roy said, not good at all.
I, for one, find it refreshing. Finally, someone calls themselves a pig.
A smile flickers in the corner of his mouth. You set up a meeting?
I already have. Tonight, starting 10 o'clock, Near the old fish market on the coast. The one on the boardwalk, a little past the fishing village. Be careful, Harry. I would never set you up for anything dangerous, but you did ask for this. Now, back to the fun
Yeah, but you'd already set it up. I didn't ask before you set it up. You set it up. Yeah, right? Kim's the best. Kim's the absolute best. You are right there with you. I feel like you're gonna fit in here. I feel like you're gonna fit in here quite well. What was I gonna say? I was like, oh, 10 o'clock. I was like, come on, man. I have a communist meeting I need to go to at 10.
She will be there from 2200 hours till...
Okay, there's time.
More fun stuff. Seems like we already have fun stuff to do.
Right. Right, that's it for now.
Great, Harry, great. I think we have truly built a bridge between Martinez and Jamrock today. We have united the RCM and the Debarders Union.
Suddenly there's sadness in his tone.
This has been so great. I'm sorry we don't have more fun things to do together, but if you ever feel like bouncing something off me, my door is always open.
He does look particularly bouncy. Oh, we have 2 points. Damn, and we're well on our way to we're halfway to another level. Okay. From the pigs, someone's been running around with your sidearm pretending to be a police officer. You must meet her near the old fish market at 2200 and get your service weapon back. Just walk past the fishing village until you see the boardwalk. Okay. Alright. And I'm going to save here, because this is actually where we're going to cut it off today. As always, though, I do appreciate everyone coming out. It's always a blast, an absolute blast playing this game with you folks. And, I mean, games in general. But this game, I love this game so much now. I mean, this is my first time playing through it, and it has been a glorious experience.